then. If you're joining us live on YouTube, shout out to you because you are a real one.
Kapow.
If you're joining us tomorrow, the day after, or you're joining us on a little short, TikTok, whatever you are, shout out to the fans because we are back on a Friday night, special Friday night edition, championship mode, entertainment, and gaming with your hosts, Ralf, man. Rudy.
What's up, dudes?
Britt, Andy.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? What's up,
TGIF, dude.
If you're into pop culture, if you're into movie reviews, if you're into hot takes, go ahead. Like, share,
Did you say
subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're into that. If you're into sports, click the sports podcast down below. Thank you guys that followed this week on Sports Podcast. It's very fun. It's very fun to do things with your friends. So, without further ado, Rudy, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Can't complain. I was just like, is he mad at me yet? Can't complain, man. TGIF, man. It's good to see everybody. It's good to be back. I know, like you said, guys, we're trying to push as much out as we can. As you know, our daily lives do get in the way majority of the time. We are looking at other ways to push out more content. Hopefully that comes soon. So just stay patiently waiting. But other than that, guys, y'all want us to cover anything, y'all let us know. And unfortunately, we're not doing mermaids. I know we can't. Come on, man. It's been like 3 years since we've been asking for mermaids, right? But who knows?
I'm just gonna keep on having you wait, dog. Sorry, man.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna end up putting up the mockumentary so we can make fun of Rudy. You ever seen that mockumentary about mermaids?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, that blow your mind.
Oh yeah.
It's a really, I never seen it.
It's called a mockumentary. Anyways, go on.
Nah, hope y'all are having a very great weekend. I know majority of y'all are gonna be watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Especially today on Friday night. A lot of people are playing. So just be blessed. Hope y'all enjoy.
Andy, Brittany, how you doing? Go Brittany first.
I'm doing really good. I'm happy to be here again. Oh. Before you tell me to speak
Turn
into your
sideways,
mic.
girl.
Like that.
Sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
can you guys hear me now?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go for
Okay,
it.
sweet. I'm happy to be here again, even though Rudy's not happy about it. Zoomed in.
Stupid. I'm not going
Straight
to
teeth.
Yes, and I'm happy that it's the weekend, even though the weekend really does go by so fast. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Let's be
Happy
real.
to be
All
here.
right, don't kill the vibe, Brittany. Go on.
For those of you that are joining in, thanks for joining in. I did share with a whole bunch of people, so you guys better be on.
Let's go, Britt.
She's
Why don't
good.
you guys share? Anyways, go on,
Right?
Andy.
We do share.
We do share. We do
It's like
share.
nobody likes us.
Happy Friday, guys. Yeah, it was a long week for me, but I'm great. I thank God for it. That it's over. Thank you,
Yep.
Jesus. We have
Thank
those.
God it's
We
over.
have those
For real.
weeks where they're frustrating and long, but you always got to pull you through it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you
Yeah.
got to look forward to. Pretty much that's what I got for today. Are y'all ready to roll? Yes, I am.
Rock and
I'm ready
roll.
to freaking roll, and I'm gonna tell you why, dude.
Ooh,
Bro,
you better stop. I see in your face.
the end of the world is near.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord, you better stop.
Elon Musk's Neurallink is becoming a thing. They're gonna start doing trials. That's becoming a thing. They went animal trials. They did that for a little while. They were talking about it on the Joe Rogan
Yeah.
podcast. It was a thing. Now we're gonna open up this discussion, bro. Should people get this thing? It's probably far away from production. Let's be real, right? But let's be real too. This guy's gonna eventually go to Mars one day. So this thing is eventually gonna become something.
Okay.
And now it's up to us to have the discussion. Should we get it? It's talking about interfacing with the brain, you being able to think thoughts and send emails through the internet and stuff, wild stuff. The crazy part of this, we'll talk layers in a minute.
What to say?
This thing's apparently supposed to be able to help people get over stroke. Apparently supposed to help people to get over sicknesses, certain sicknesses, paraplegia,
Really?
allegedly.
Scoliosis.
First of all, this stuff, Fru, you go first. React to Neuralink. Tell me your thoughts on this. Should we get it? Should we not get it? Is the end of the world near?
Do you want me to pull up the facts, or we want
Tell me to pull up the facts, bro. Oh,
Okay.
you gonna pull up the facts?
I have the facts.
Then I'm going to Brittany first while you pull up the facts. No, pull up the facts real quick. Tell me, Brittany. Tell me first thoughts on this.
Okay, so first of all, I saw the video that you had sent me earlier, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, that does sound like the end of the world, the mark of the beast, you know? Because for one, the world is so obsessed with playing God.
Ooh, that's good. That's a layer.
So obsessed. And by making a device that can potentially heal your body from the inside out, like,
From
don't get me
almost
wrong, I know we
anything?
use medicine.
That's-
I know
that's
we use
interesting,
stuff
right?
like that,
Yeah.
science to, you know, like cure or treat diseases such as cancer and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I know every day, like when we're going to the doctor, we're
There's
basically
innovation
trying to
everywhere.
cheat death,
Yeah,
right?
innovation. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But then there's a point where you're like, okay, come on, like you're gonna rewrite the body, the human body, completely. Like that's not right.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly, yes, yeah. I just think that there's
I'm gonna be able to text Brittany with my thoughts. Like that is.
That's
and then what
insane,
about?
dog.
Have you
That's
seen
a
all those
little wild.
TikToks where they're talking about like acting on impulsive thoughts? What if you have like an impulsive
That's
thought?
what I'm saying.
like,
Like that.
have
That
you
would,
seen those
where
that
you,
would be
like,
bad. Like
Yes.
we're always. You know, I'm just saying. Like, dude, sometimes in all reality, like we all have thoughts about other people you do not want them to know about.
Yeah. So
You're
imagine
wrong, dog.
sending someone an email
Yes,
like,
dude.
And it's even worse.
wanna
You
stab
think
you
about
so
it, is
bad
they're gonna
right now.
say
Like-
like emails me to Andrew. Just want to punch you dead in the face. That's what it's gonna say, right?
Send.
Like it's
I'm not
gonna
gonna
say
let
like,
you
hey,
get
Brittany, I
the
want to
chick.
push you down the stairs. You know what I mean? Like it's no.
Yeah.
That's
It's
very
odd.
crazy.
like imagine
up?
you walking behind me down the stairs like whenever we leave right now. And
I want to
sends
ask you
me
a big
text.
question. Have you ever thought about if they put that thing on there, right? So they're going to send instant emails.
Yeah.
What stops them from hacking?
That's
you?
like a layer, though. Dude,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, like
Well,
hack your
you
mind.
stop me.
Like, hack your
Yeah, of
mind.
course.
Go ahead and stop me. It's cool. That's what I'm talking about tomorrow.
Go ahead, dog.
Nah, what's them to stop you from hacking your brain, bro?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I would say, like, I
Because
mean,
because the thing about
they
it,
have access to your entire body
Well,
functions, and to fix anything.
What's the number
We
one?
don't trust us.
What's the number one supercomputer that people that they can never seem to crack?
Your mind, yeah. Well,
Oh, so
kind of
you like
will
that?
then, won't he?
Hey, I'm just being real, bro. Like in our reality, like, bro, I mean, honestly, what's to stop them from taking over on what you?
They won't be able to.
your-
They'd be able
your
to
thoughts
fully
and your
take over.
movement.
Yeah, bro.
If they could
That's-
legit,
yeah.
if like on this, what I'm about to read on the facts.
Yeah.
They could legit. What they want to do is cure scoliosis and paraplegia. What's
Stopping there.
them from actually giving it to you
Yeah.
if you're not
Yeah.
obeying, or worse, make you bend yourself in half and kill you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Snap your
Allegedly.
neck, stop
Yeah.
breathing, stuff like that. Again, we're not
Allegedly.
saying
It
everything-
kind of
everything's-
sounds like Gamer. You remember Gamer with
Oh, where they have
the kill
Gerard
switches.
Butler?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
it was
but-
like dust particles, and you
Yeah,
breathe it
yeah.
in, and then they were able to control you from their house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
they have
that's
that
so wild.
Neurallink though. Remember?
Oh
They
yeah,
had that link in the
yeah,
back.
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they
a
would
concept.
skull. It's a
disconnect
based on
them.
skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? They would like disconnect them from the office if they were
Yes. Yeah.
not
they-
obeying.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they would
that's
disconnect them, and I was
Yeah,
like,
and it was
man.
control of the brain to shut it off. Pretty much become brain dead the whole time.
We all
Yeah.
have
Well.
like a Neuralink right now, right there. Shut them off.
Dude,
Meow.
bro.
They would have shut me off a long time ago. No. I don't have one. They
I'm not
would
gonna
have.
let you
Oh,
They would have
man.
ceased. They would have ceased to exist to me a while back, my guy.
That's terrifying to think about that.
Nah,
to be
man.
honest.
Well,
That's why the discussion
But
is very
I-
important.
Well,
feel like-
you know what's terrifying is what's stopping them from putting in all the kids when they're born, because we don't know what happens when the doctor takes them away.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
if they
scary.
can do that, they can influence anything and everything. They can choose who's going to be the next
Well, I
president.
mean,
they can choose.
Well, I mean,
That's
It's
if they
gonna be-
already aren't.
That's what-
I'm just
They already-
saying.
Boom.
That's what I'm saying. They're already like doing it as far as like with the media and stuff like that. Slowly
Yeah.
but surely they're making people stupider.
Yeah.
But now, like, what makes you think like automatically now they're really, this is like the final. This is like the trump card.
In
Yeah.
like a
Hey, you
just
know what?
super serious way, he's like, yeah, they're making people already stupider.
Well, I mean, think about it, bro. Once you start desensitizing yourself and letting you watch things you're not supposed to be watching,
Yeah.
eventually it becomes normal to you. So then everything becomes normalized to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Someone
true.
got killed in front of me. Oh man, that's normalized, boy. Is it? That's not normal, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
No, that's
Somebody
desensitized.
seeing,
You're
yeah,
desensitized.
seeing people on drugs on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal.
was normal,
but
yeah,
is
no
it
one even
really?
cares
It's-
anymore.
That's
Yeah,
not,
that's
that's
true.
not normal, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
You know what I'm
Rudy, you
saying?
scared me about that whole like, oh, we don't know what they're doing when they take the babies to the back, because it's true.
You really
Like,
don't.
what if they just kind of sit at the round table and they're like, hey, the new
Let's
generation
put
of
it in and let's
babies,
go.
let's do that.
Let's
Bro,
go.
You know
that's
what I mean?
They don't need no
nuts, dude.
the
Well,
consent.
20 years from now, we'll have an
Well,
army.
they already started attacking. They already started attacking your children by telling them that they could have sex changes, and so then they will never reproduce.
No, but that's a
So
mental thing.
stop
She's
putting
talking
them
about
at the
something
line.
that happens literally in the
Well,
hospital.
yeah.
think about
I
it.
mean,
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just think about it. They're trying to attack your children either way.
this is all allegedly.
Both allegedly, either by mentally or by physically.
You
Doing
have
it
to
like
say
that.
that.
I have to,
Like I
I have to
said,
pull, I have to, I have to
That's
pull
a
Brittany
conspiracy.
and Rudy into
What
I
that.
know.
just think about it. What
Just cast
makes
them
them? What
back.
makes you think that this is not their trump card? They're like, we're already trying to do all this. Some people are not getting to it, but guess what? we had the promise of what? Curing your diseases, curing your scoliosis, curing this, never having Alzheimer's or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
No?
and everything like that. Well, here lately, they're going to paint it nice and pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and pretty for you, bro. By the end of that gold nugget, you lift it up. Here comes the trap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By then, it's
that's
too
a
late.
good layer. That's a good
Yeah,
layer.
by
Andy,
then
you
it's
had
too
something a
late.
while ago?
Yeah, it's a 50-50 thing for me. Like, it can be a good thing, and then it could be a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because, again, like you were saying, Ru, we always want more. We always want to be able to learn more, be able to, understand it. And before you know it, we understand too much, and then it's gone. You know what I mean? Then they take you over, like you said, pretty much. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, it's going to help out people that forget to have Alzheimer's, that get sick or whatever. I understand
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
But that's what they're going to do. They're going to try and reel you in. And once you're reeled in, they own you. That's it. It's terrifying.
Rudy, you got the article, bro. Pull up the layers. This is not like conspiracy theory. They're really going through with making this thing. It's been talked about the Joe Rogan podcast. They talked about it multiple times. What you got, Ru?
Elon Musk's brain-computer interface, BCI, started up
Read into your mic, please, sir. Thank you.
Neuralink has begun recruiting people for its first human trials. Excuse me. The company's goal is to connect human brains to computers, and it wants to test its technology on people with paralysis.
Pause. Connecting on the computers. That's the part that I was just like, dude, this is like some movie weird stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like dude, come on, man. We are already sucked onto our phones, bro.
Yeah.
People already addicted to their phones. Imagine
Yeah.
if you had the whole supercomputer
Right?
type deal in your freaking head. You know what I mean? And another thing, people claim that we only use a small percentage of our brain. That's like from movies. That's not true at all.
Yeah, that's not
Right.
true.
I mean, that's not true at all. We use our brain to do a lot of different tasks with the body and whatnot.
No.
Go on, Ru.
You better stop.
I'm telling you, that's a movie thing, bro.
You know what's awesome?
Tell me.
I'm just saying, y'all want to put these things in your heads, go ahead. Because I don't know what y'all remember, but back when that storm hit and all the power went out, what are you gonna do then?
Dude, that's another
Right?
layer, bro.
Everyone just shuts down.
It shuts down, chilling. I'm gonna be here just doing like that electric dance, just stealing everybody's food from their house, just like that. Just chilling.
No Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna be doing like that. I don't got
Searching.
one. You do. Joke's on you.
All right, go on.
It says that a robot will help implant a BCI that will let them control a computer cursor or type using thoughts alone. But rival companies have already implanted BCI devices in humans.
Yeah.
Neuralink won U.S. Food and Drug Administration, like since when have we trusted them? Approval for its first human
Stupid. I'm not
trial.
gonna let you get the chance.
Free smoke, free smoke. Hey, free smoke,
How
free
many
smoke.
times have you gotten food poisoning before? The FDA approved it. So I mean, yeah.
Oh
In
my
May,
God.
a critical milestone after earlier struggles to gain approval. The FDA approval represented an important first step that will one day allow our technology to help many people. Neuralink said at the time. The company had sought approval to implant its devices in 10 people. Former and current employees told news agencies, Reuters, something like that. The number finally agreed upon is not known. Brain signals. At the start of the 6-year study, a robot would be used to surgically place 64 flexible threads thinner than a human hair onto a part of the brain that controlled movement
I'm
intentions.
telling you, Andy.
Gamer.
The company
Gamer.
said that.
Dude, right?
No, forget. You know what? You know that reminds me of
Yeah.
the one with the blue people. Cuz the Avatar, the little.
Right, I was just gonna say that. It's not a shape.
Pretty sound effect though.
Hey, the one where
Sounds
they're
like
like
it.
they were like we must become one with Awa. Orale Awa. It was like, Allah, daddy,
Dude,
chill.
that's
You're just gonna have us
crazy.
slinging on you like that all buff,
Dude,
right?
that is freaking
Andy
crazy.
wouldn't know he fell asleep during
No,
the
I
movie.
crashed
that
out.
movie
dude.
was
You didn't miss
it was
much.
long.
Dude, I think it was all the blue, bro. The blue passed me out.
You
dude. I was
know,
like,
you know what, you know
Yeah,
what.
it's
You didn't miss
calming
much.
color.
So
The guy
calming,
pretty
bro.
much betrays his race for an alien girl. Thumbs up. Moving on.
Okay, anyways, layer this. Let me open this up to the floor.
Please don't.
How is it that they're able to cure diseases
Can we?
unless they already know the cause?
See, that's good. That's good. But can we finish this before we
Hit the
start
sound
answering?
effects. Hit the sound
Dude,
effects.
You
bro.
hear me? Can we finish this before we start answering those layers?
No, but okay, I know, I get it, but it's probably a long article, right? You're not gonna be able to read the whole
No,
thing.
I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind, it's long.
I told you,
I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
dude. Think
You're
about
right.
it. That's because we've
Yes.
had these theories, right? We say, okay, some of this stuff, right? Is a person really sick because it's just by chance, or is it like stuff that's in our food?
yeah.
What
Could
we're
it
buying?
potentially be stuff we're buying? Could it potentially be? I'm not a 5G conspiracy theorist, but just think about it. It's very interesting, right?
Yeah.
The cell phone and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just imagine with that Neuralink and the 5G poisoning. Yeah.
Dude, okay, so think
Got
about
that
it.
watch out the
If
20
you're telling
years?
me, right? If you're telling me, you
His
put a
face.
chip in your brain, it's going to make you healthy again.
See what?
But did you
If
hear the
it's
way
going
he
to
described
make you
it?
healthy.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
that's what I'm
just
saying.
A chip. It like
It's
has,
like little hair things.
yes, and it
You know what it
connects
is?
to all
It's
your different-
microfiber. So microfiber, they're gonna do, they connect to, because you know how they say that your brain has the wavelengths.
Yeah.
So what happens is that they're all like a bunch of microfibers. So
Just
the
to
microfibers
connect
connect.
into you, yeah.
They're gonna connect. So that way they tell you that side that don't move. That's what they're trying to explain.
Okay, but
I've
like
seen a lot of
that's what
sci-fi,
I'm
my
saying.
guy.
No, I get that, but
You ever seen Species?
my deal is this: like, for instance, how is it that they're able to fix diseases that we don't have? We don't have the cure to them. But
They
you're
could do
telling
this.
me now you know the cure.
Yeah.
Whenever your chip is there,
Right.
Yeah.
that's my interesting. Go to Brittany first. Talk to me.
What you're saying is super interesting, Ralph, because like
Mm.
I saw a quote one time when it was like it was talking about people that doctors that encourage people to get, I don't know if I could say the A word.
Which A
What?
word?
I know
A
you're talking
word.
about the A word.
Implants? No, that's
And
not
an
a
A
word.
word.
Rudy, come on,
throw it
dude.
something
I'm
like
just gonna say terminate.
Implants.
I want her. I want her to
Free
say it like,
smile.
no, it's supposed to be this. You get what I'm saying? But you
No,
know,
no,
it's
no.
not.
That- no,
I'm just
no.
gonna say terminate. Right? Is that okay?
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Oh.
Yes.
Doctors-
Okay. Good.
Doctors
Good. Yes.
recommend
My
women
bad,
to
dog.
terminate
Yes, for
pregnancies
sure. Yes. Yeah.
whenever the child in
To
the
self-delete a
womb,
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
when
Yeah.
the child in the womb has like
Self-delete.
Down syndrome or certain like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
and I saw a quote and it was talking about and of course it's dear to my heart because our
For
son
sure.
has Down syndrome. What if the mind of a Down syndrome baby has a cure to cancer and you're
Never know.
telling a mom to terminate that pregnancy?
You'll
And I
never know.
saw that on Facebook and I was like, man, that's so true because like you don't
Possibilities are endless.
know what
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
happen.
Possibilities
Yeah.
are endless. That's
Yeah.
good.
And then Andy also heard of someone allegedly
Mm.
getting killed because he was coming close to a cure for cancer.
You see that?
Many
I watch a lot of
theories.
stuff.
Many
Yeah.
theories have said that.
I was
Like-
gonna say, like, allegedly speaking, allegedly they already had the cure for AIDS. Allegedly they already
Yeah.
had
I
cars that run on water.
Yes.
But
Yes,
allegedly
dude.
every single one that they happened
That was
died.
one of my
Yes, bro.
favorites.
Right?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I
But
saw
allegedly-
so many
because
of
they
that.
don't want us to
Allegedly they had this list that had all the higher ups that were doing dirty things, but allegedly the guy died.
It would just come
Yeah.
down to money.
Self-deleted.
It's all about money.
You know, allegedly the
Allegedly.
guy self-deleted in a room that couldn't be self-deleted.
Andy, give me layers to this. What do you think
Make
about
it
this?
Makes sense.
Let me say, you don't have the cure to a certain disease, but now that if you buy my chip for $49.99, you will have the cure to this.
$49.99.
I feel
Might
like
just
the
get
whole
that it?
thing. I feel
Right,
like this
yeah,
whole
bro.
situation-
I'm just being facetious.
Can I buy two?
No, I feel like if you can come up with this idea to get this chip and solve it, how come we can't solve all the other problems that we're having already?
Dude.
Right?
That's good. That's a good layer.
that's
That's
what
a
I'm saying.
layer.
How
You're
come?
awesome.
How come? It's gonna come down to just putting a chip in, and that's the way to solve it. When you can actually just find the cure. But I mean, obviously, there's something else behind it. There should be. I mean, we should all think so. But the world doesn't always think like that. Like
Let me
you
ask you a
said.
question.
So,
Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook. Keep going.
No.
so with
okay.
that, I would think that dig a little deeper before you do it. Of course, they went through animal studies or whatever they're saying. Like they went with, oh yeah, we already went through the FDA with the dogs or whatever they use.
The monkeys.
The
Monkeys,
monkeys,
yeah.
whatever. But you know what I mean? Like,
Monkeys.
I still don't trust new things that come out. You should never do that. If you're a viewer and you watch and you want to try something new, don't ever trust what you hear from the news or whatever. Always let people try it first. Don't be the monkey, pretty much.
Yo,
Know what
that's
I
good.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
that's
you
but-
good.
never know what it could be or what they're really doing, guys. Come
You're
on.
amazing.
Yeah.
Be a little wiser than that.
Bouncing off of that though, like he was supposedly denying claims that 15 or 18 of those monkeys passed away from the experience.
Yeah, I saw that. They
I
did
just-
deny claims. I saw that.
Mm.
Wow.
Allegedly.
So I
Allegedly,
mean,
I just-
it didn't even really work on the monkeys, and then you want to try it on humans?
Sheesh.
Rudy, you had something to cook on that.
Dang. You went there, huh?
Yep, went there.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, if they say that you could cure scoliosis or in paralysis and allegedly. So what stops them from curing people with lisps or people that are what's the word I'm looking, Ralph? Where
What's that?
you can
Tourette's?
use your left hand instead of your right hand, but you use both. Astrolexis is that what it's called or something like that?
Oh, ambidextrous or no? What's it
No,
called?
the
When you
one
can
where
use both your hands. Yeah.
What stopped
You
them?
can, you can use both your hands for
What stopped
dominant.
them-
For
Oh,
dominance.
like to
yeah.
ride
What-
or whatever.
what
Yes,
stopped
for
them-
sure. To
I'm
do
not sure what
tasks.
it's
Yeah, to
called.
do
What stopped
tasks.
them?
Yeah.
What stopped them from saying, you know what? I want the rest of the next million people to be all right-handed. In your mind.
Ooh, that's a
true.
layer.
That's true.
Or,
That's very true.
Oh
Or,
man.
They say that they said that for example, they said like drug and alcohol problems is all in here.
Yeah.
What's something be like? I want the next million people to be addicted to alcohol. Next
Yeah.
million people to be addicted to tobacco. Next million people to be addicted to cocaine or
I want the
mean,
next billion
billion
people to buy
people.
freaking iPhones.
Yes.
Dumb stuff
Yeah.
like that.
or even better. I want the next billion people to
I knew you were gonna go here. Say it. Say it, dude. I'm gonna get my sound
To
effect
be
ready.
mermaids. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
go. Say it, Rudy. Freaking
Ralph,
say
you
it.
do the honors, please.
I want the next million people to be gay. I told
Stupid.
you.
I'm not gonna
Wow.
let you get the
I,
chance.
I
No,
knew
no,
he
no.
was gonna
Are
say
y'all
that.
married?
Free smoke. Hey.
Are we
No.
narrow linking
That was
or
a
what?
married. That was a married thing.
What's
That
married?
was
Oh,
a married
married.
thing to do.
I'll be jealous.
Don't be
You know what?
jealous.
You know what the hard thing is? I want to talk to you, Andrew, about this.
Mm.
Is the hard thing is what's stopping them from developing you the way they want you to be developed.
In their own image.
Nothing- nothing-
It's like
If
I
you
watched
take that
that
chip,
I watched
nothing?
that I watched that movie Nefarious.
Nefarious, yeah.
Yeah.
He says that God created you in His image, but we molded you in ours. The demon was talking.
Yeah.
I need to watch that movie with my wife tonight. We're probably gonna watch that movie tonight.
What
That
movie
right
is
there.
that?
It's called Nefarious.
Nefarious. It's on Booty right
It's
now.
about a prisoner.
It's about so.
It's about a prisoner
Check it
who's
out.
possessed
Yeah.
by a demon.
But
I don't like
not
these
like
movies.
not like
No, not
possession
like The
movie.
Exorcist.
No.
It's more of like a
This is more-
psychological
it's
thriller.
This is a Christian-based psychological thriller.
Oh.
Yes.
So it doesn't have all like climbing the wall, doing backflips,
Doing
you
on
know
the
what I'm
wall,
saying?
like
Doing backflips.
Andy's favorite.
Because so many people.
Andy's just all quiet over there.
Hey, because some people have seen so much demons in real life, right? They know how they act. So like, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Man, Rudy, you're saying a lot of passive aggressive things to
I
the
know.
audience, dude.
Look, this is what I want to tell you.
They're just like this.
This is what I want to tell you.
He brought the smoke.
Again, they say that everything starts with your genes. Your genome starts in your development, right?
Right.
Some of the things to start with, right? So how do you not know, because of that Neuralink inside, that woman that gets pregnant with that Neuralink is able to manipulate her genes?
Is the woman or the company or the whoever?
That's what I'm trying to say.
'Cause
Manipulate-
there's- I could
because
swear
the
that
reason why I
there's-
say the
go for
woman is because of what we brought up the last time. They say that a woman that is pregnant, again, women that are pregnant, the women that get pregnant, the baby,
Let's go, Rudy!
the baby itself
Need some water,
actually
Burn up over there.
saves the woman's life. If that woman is
As far as sometimes in some cases it ends up healing the woman
you know,
of little
because all
ailments
the-
that she
all
has.
the- all the-
Ailments, yeah.
all because of all the stuff that gives up.
The ailments,
Right.
yeah.
What goes to say that Neuralink is going to change that baby's DNA? Instead of it being normally, like he said, like you could tell when kids are kids because of the way the parents look.
Yeah, for sure.
I want this kid to be blue eyes. So I bet. Let me go ahead and just boop. There you go.
Yes.
Andy,
I was just gonna say.
I mean,
like,
Brittany, build on that. That's interesting.
No, but I don't want you to build it. I want you to give me a skyscraper, my girl.
Oh my god. As a woman who actively
I
wants
love when
to,
Britt leads as a woman. Thank you.
I just, I gotta remind.
Hey, just to let
I
you
gotta
know,
remind the
just to let you
viewers.
know, the internet's hearing us talk about Elon Musk. It just bumped.
Show the audience, Rudy.
And you thinks he
They're
was
listening,
lying.
dog.
You thinks he's lying.
All right, go on, Brittany.
Okay, so as a woman who, eventually wants to have a baby,
You will.
I feel like every woman dreams like what her baby's gonna look like. My baby's gonna have Andy's eyes and my nose and hopefully his straight, beautiful black hair.
So
like,
what if you could just
Andrew's
think
eyes
that
are
and it happens, right?
fire.
oh yes.
For y'all who
of
don't know,
course.
Andrew actually has colored eyes. Let y'all who don't know.
You're
He's
squint a lot,
a
I'm sorry.
squinter. He's a
Yeah,
squinter.
because he actually looks like this.
Which is why one of the fans thought that my brother was Chinese, but it's all
I
good.
know. I
Hey.
Go on.
appreciate you talking.
He's not Chinese, man. His name is Park.
Go on, Brittany. Go on.
Sorry. Moving on.
If you're watching this stream, please take the time to like. I see 6 people in the stream right now. Like this, because when you like this, YouTube gets this and shoots it to the moon. And YouTube already doesn't like us, so we need your help. Go on, Brittany.
Oh, and a quick question. I'm not racist against Chinese people. I love Chinese food. Moving on.
Go on, Brittany.
And people.
Just because you like the food doesn't mean you like
High
the
five.
people.
Touch feet. Moving on.
Touch me. Okay, so moving on. Every
you.
woman dreams about how their baby's gonna look. What if the link is in their head and they're like, I can alter this baby,
Yeah.
and
What if your baby comes out with a full set of hair like Andy just because you thought about it, just chilling?
right?
Just watching TV.
What if they want to play a joke on you and be like,
Man, my baby will
oh,
look
I
good with
remember
this
you on that
kinda hair."
podcast and your baby comes out with like blonde hair or something.
Or
Like,
or it comes out like
I'm telling you, there's
Not
like
looking-
if there's
To me, it's super unnatural things.
Unethical.
That's why
It is.
unethical
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
sense.
it's-
It's
yeah.
like,
it's unethical.
and we're
there's
saying,
gonna
well,
be-
that's not what it's for.
Well,
Well,
it's
who
the,
said
it's-
that's? They said a lot.
exactly.
This
No,
thing
but
wasn't
they're-
for a lot of things, and
Yeah.
they use it for a lot of things.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, cocaine wasn't meant to be snorted, but people put it in their coffee. Put it in the coffee medicine and stuff, right?
Yo, Rudy.
Right?
his eyes are all big when
No,
he
Dude,
says
bro.
it.
who is this guy,
No, but
bro?
right though, right.
Yeah, you're
Cocaine
right.
was
Yeah.
found in Coca-Cola and also found in the coffee medicine back in the day.
Yes.
That is true.
Opium,
That's true.
opium was meant to cure coughs and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But people,
In
the
small
people
doses,
misuse
yes.
that, right? I'm
Yeah,
being
right.
real.
You're not
Yes.
lying. You're not lying.
I'm being
You're not
real.
lying.
Human beings always find a way to mess things up, bro.
Yeah.
And
To
I say
misuse
that
things.
because
Yeah, to misuse
again, and I plead this with people, it's because we forgot where we come from, and that is from the Lord. Go on, Brady Cook.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, but Rue, a lot of people don't know about that anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of people are more self. A lot of people don't go to church. A lot of people don't know who God is anymore.
You wanna know why? Because they want to be God of their own life.
I think
Go
it's
on.
because it
Yes,
starts.
they're like, I got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of times that I
yes.
witness to people, or even just give people the good news of the Lord.
Right, yeah.
Many times they're very ill to receive because they
Right.
are, man. It's cool. I believe in the Lord, but I want to do my own thing.
Right.
It's
Maybe
like a
later on-
self-centered world.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe later on I'll go ahead and
Yeah, because a lot
I'm
of people
too
think they have
I'm
a lot
too
of
young.
time, and we don't. Nobody's
Yeah.
guaranteed tomorrow.
But
That-
the
that's-
thing is, bro,
that's just life.
what they know, what if they actually start that car and the ignition goes off and then kaboom?
Yeah, agreed.
So what you're saying is that same principle of self-motivated
Could be.
things could be applied to people inventing things,
Yeah.
and it
Yes.
might not necessarily be for the greater good.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm gonna give Elon the benefit of the doubt, but then I'm also gonna be real with myself, dude.
Elon.
Who was cooking on this side?
He said neon, right?
I said
You
Elon.
said Nelon.
I said
He
Elon.
said
said
Elon.
Elon.
Nelon.
You
He
said
said
Elon?
Nelon.
Said
No, he
Elon.
said Nelon.
I thought you were just altering his name.
Elon,
for,
whatever
like,
his name is.
Elon.
Mr. Musk.
Whoever was cooking on this side,
Senor Musk.
Senor Musk.
Senor Musky.
whoever was cooking on this side, keep
He
cooking.
looks like he stinks a little bit, right? Like Parmesan cheese a little bit, right?
No.
Sorry, move on.
No, he doesn't. I think
you-
he looks very clean.
You smelled him?
Because he's very rich.
Listen, girl.
He's rich,
Money
right?
doesn't buy stink.
True.
Money doesn't buy cleanness, my guy. It's real
Okay,
true.
so going back to it, it is a very scary thought. I'm not gonna lie though, when I was watching the video that you sent me
Okay.
earlier, someone said like, "Oh, if you want to pick up a new hobby or you want to,
That was weird.
right, you can download it
It's like straight up the
And-
Matrix, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
and become Mozart. Like, oh, you want to learn piano?
Straight Neo.
Let's go." And
Yeah,
then I
for
was
sure.
kind of like, "Hey,
Like,
I
will
want to
you buy
learn
my
piano."
piano? Will you mean buy my piano Neurallink pack for $69.99? Like, I get that.
I'd
That's
buy that real
insane.
quick.
That's a little scary,
That's
dog. I'm not
crazy.
gonna
And then
lie
I
to
just
you.
be like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do."
I
Yeah.
feel like that is terrifying. I mean, I feel maybe like the younger generation because they're all about that. They're all about technology. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna catch their attention real fast. Like, oh yeah, let's do that. That way I can use my head as a computer and I can run my life through my whole head, sitting down doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
gotta think about it.
Let me list on little facts. There's not gonna be like some people, like for example, Beethoven was special because he was able to create those sympathies
Right.
or whatever you want to call them, right? Symphonies. whatever you call them.
Symphony.
Symphonies.
Symphonies.
Symphony.
So, or chill out, Milan over there. Chill out, Milan over there.
Sympathies, bro.
Okay, hey, just to let you know, Jay legit called you out. You said you did say Milan.
Elon, whatever. I said
Anyways,
Elon.
So then check us out.
Mr. Musk.
So then there's not gonna be like people. The Lord made us all special in our own certain ways.
Yeah.
Some people are really good at certain tasks in their life. So there's no longer gonna be special people when they could hire anybody to do anything, or anybody could do anything in that sense. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's no longer gonna be a purpose. So
Right.
at that purpose, people are gonna actually start deleting themselves more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
It's
delete themselves
possible.
because they're like, oh, I don't have a purpose. No one loves me. Well, yeah, no one's gonna. It's gonna be even worse now that everybody can do the same thing.
Well, yeah.
So are you
Right.
saying that it's gonna create more like loneliness?
But yeah, it's like, oh yeah,
I see
I'm gonna
that.
date a basketball player.
can
Well,
see
good
that.
luck because the guy that's 5'5" could dunk now.
Yeah.
Because in all reality, it's all in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
That's true.
that's the honest
I
truth.
give you that one.
What's gonna stop? What's gonna stop that one person to be like, oh, I want to shred the guitar like Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you do? Oh, I know how to do it
Download.
now.
Yeah.
Like the Matrix, I know kung fu. Show me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So like all talented people around the world
They're-
are not
they're
gonna
gonna be
feel
useless.
Yeah.
talented.
But like,
you
oh,
know?
well, guess what? Oh, well, I make $2 million because I play the piano. You know what? I think it's too much. I'll do it for 500,000. Bet. Bet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah.
So everything
a
that's
scary
of
thought.
that's of mattersome in the world, like people
Yeah.
that can paint, like Picasso
It's gonna be
people, or
useless.
yeah, it's gonna be
Picasso
no
gonna be
needed.
useless.
Well, yeah, but you know what I
For
mean, like
example-
people that
for example-
are artists, people
for-
that can do anything.
Let me ask
and
a question. For example,
yeah,
for example, let's take it down. Even want to go down to our class of people.
yeah,
What's stopping the farmers that farm cattle after this thing comes out to them to teach them how to butcher, and they butcher all them cattle themselves, so it eliminates the butcher people already, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
For another one, what stops people from saying, "Oh, I don't know how to farm cattle. I can't do that," from farming their cattle, and eliminates them now.
Yeah, but what if even that thing can stop you from thinking that you're eating meat? What if you don't have to eat meat?
What?
Okay,
Or-
Andy, you were
or-
cooking on something a while ago though. Before the two thoughts ago from Rudy, you were cooking on something a while ago. Go on with that.
You know what,
He's
Ralph?
like,
forgot what you were
is
saying,
even
dude.
that?
Yeah,
don't
I think
remember?
you had interrupted me about it, but I don't remember what we were talking about.
Wow.
I know we were talking about this whole neuro thing, but
No,
sorry, Ru.
you literally just jumped on that.
I can't. It's not.
Ah,
top of the dome,
dude.
dog.
Are you
Top
talking
of the
about
dome,
He
bro.
lost
All right,
it.
I
all right.
lost
So
it,
this is
man.
my thing.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I'm not even worried about the talent people because I mean, there's if even now.
Yeah.
This is the lie that people believe that there's only a couple talented people. It's not true. Everybody has their gift, right?
Yes,
Everybody
I
has a
agree.
gift,
I
right?
completely agree.
Everybody has a gift, right?
Yeah.
But a
So I'm not really,
specific
specific gift. I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about the stuff like Rudy said. Stuff like
They can
taking
do-
away
yeah.
your will.
Yeah.
Talking about changing your DNA,
Yeah.
fooling with people's social security, fooling with people's bank accounts, and
Yeah.
weird stuff like that.
Oh.
That's terrifying.
Because come on, guys, we don't even read the agreement for YouTube. It's like 50,000
Just
words
click
long.
it. Just
We're just like, I agree, 50,000 words long. That's
Yeah.
why they can do whatever they
You
want.
scroll
Imagine a
down for 2
Neurallink
minutes.
agreement, dog. So
Yes, we're not gonna read the fine print.
okay, no one ever does, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it goes down for me. Should
Yeah.
you get it? I say no, dude. We haven't even talked about what Christians are saying about this thing. We don't really
Yeah.
need to because we can cover it on another
yeah.
angle. But I just say for me, like Andy said, it was moral, ethical stuff
yeah,
like
it was
that.
unethical, man. I feel it's pretty.
Letting people mess
pretty
with your
scary.
brain, bro, it's
Yeah.
a very delicate thing. Bro.
Not mess with it, control it. They own it.
They're
I mean,
not
think
controlling
about-
it right
yeah.
now. Right now, they're not controlling it.
I mean, technically they already are. They're just doing it through outside sources. Now they're literally inside your head. You get
That's
what
so
I'm saying?
true. Yeah, that's true.
So terrifying, bro. I'm
Ru,
sorry. It's just.
Cook on that.
Oh man.
This reminds me of Peter Pan. Whenever that, well, you gotta imagine
What
it.
was
Remember-
Peter Pan, bro?
Well, you know why? Remember
Why?
whenever he
He's teaching them to fly?
What's his name? The Robin Williams goes.
Yeah.
He goes, "What are you eating? There's nothing here."
I'm glad you did the.
Oh.
I'm glad you did the Robin Williams one because that was one of my favorites.
Remember, he was like, "You gotta
Imagine that
it."
there's food there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
The look. Did
Come
you zoom
on,
in on that
dog.
look?
Like, come on, bro.
All right, Brittany, cook on that
I agree with everything that Rudy's saying, man. It's a scary thought.
for sure.
If I wake up and I'm like, ooh, I feel like eating brunch from New Orleans from that
Ball.
awesome cafe that we went to, and you're just gonna be like chowing on nothing.
Yeah, for sure. And you got
You know what I mean?
like,
Right?
But you're
Right?
gonna,
That's
but
interesting.
it's gonna send waves to your body that
Like if
tells
you
you
are?
you're eating and
Yeah.
you're full.
That's
That's
so
mean,
scary,
what?
crazy to
dude.
me, dude. That is crazy to me. But
That's
it's
a
That
little
is
wild.
so
but that's a real
scary.
thing. So for you in the chat, I want you to put your thoughts down below. Are you getting the Neuralink if it becomes a thing in the next 10, 15 years? Are you not? Tell me why. I want to know.
Say the next 5.
I don't think I will.
Next 5 years, whatever, however long it takes. Are you getting it? Yes or no? Comment down below. If you agree with us, cool. If you disagree with us, even better.
Yeah.
Let's have the discussion, dude.
I
Rudy,
feel-
any last thoughts? Britt, any last
Sorry.
thoughts on this?
I feel like the way of the world now is to find like something so modern and advanced
Yeah.
to replace another thing, like a super video type thing. Now we can stream.
Yeah.
Super videos are relevant. You know what I mean?
I love super video.
Or I don't know what else. What else is an example of something that used to be like, you
Like
know,
popping
fun
and
and
now it's like-
nostalgic.
The
and then-
flip phone used to be, now it's an iPhone. and like,
yeah.
yeah.
And
I remember
just,
my
it's been
Apple or
replaced,
my
you know?
BlackBerry. I remember that one. I used to love that.
CDs
Oh, CDs, bro. yeah,
CDs, bro.
Flipping
Eddie's
around
CD
the truck.
collection.
from
Okay,
from
so there's so
VHSs
many
to
things
DVDs.
in
Yeah,
this world
DVDs, yeah.
that are now obsolete.
For sure.
So now I feel like if you get
It's like
that
the world is looking
implanted,
for the next high, pretty much. Is that what you're saying? Like the next electronic high, pretty much.
yeah. So if you get that implant, basically your free will become obsolete.
As far as
but
we
they
would
don't
think.
believe that though. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
some people think they're
not gonna
not.
sell it like that. The guys are saying, like we're saying right now. Oh no, it's gonna make sure that you don't end up sick. And if there's something wrong with you, you're gonna
Yes,
be good
at the cost
the
of
click
your
a
free will.
button or the thought in your head. and then at the cost of your free will, they don't put that in the dotted line on the bottom. They won't say
let's
that,
be
bro.
real,
It's
bro.
kind
Like
of common sense.
they
though,
made,
like,
they shoved the government shoved everybody inside whenever something,
Oh, yeah.
whatever happened, the
Oh,
bang
yeah.
bang happened, right?
Yeah.
So what's to say, like, oh, you know what? I'm mad with all these people. How many of them got Neuralinks? They're like Rudy was saying, like messing with people's.
delete.
Yeah, delete.
Yeah.
Just mess with
Or
their stuff.
reprogram.
Reprogram. Let me change your opinion.
Mhm.
So a lot of you might think we're wild. Maybe
know.
we are wild.
I don't
It's
know.
been a
What's that
long
movie?
week.
The Stepford Wives.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a great film. That was a great film.
Yes.
Are we wild?
Everyone
Maybe.
has perfect
Maybe.
husbands.
Are we wild? Maybe. But the deal is this: we want to be the people that make you think. So go think about it. And I don't know why the comment section's not popping up on my computer screen, but I'll look at it later. So if you agree with us, disagree with us, I
Let me
want to
check it.
know what's going on. Last thoughts, Rudy.
Don't be a sheep.
Andy, last thoughts.
I wouldn't get it, guys. That's on me. I wouldn't do it. Think about it.
I wouldn't
please.
if I were you.
That's all I got for that, guys.
If I could ever say this for a topic on this show, allegedly. Allegedly. Russell Brand is in another, not saying another, he's in a controversy.
Yeah.
If you follow Russell Brand podcast, you would see that he's been on a kind of journey away from the wild boy to a more even keel man, wants to learn things. He wants open-minded guy, peaceful man. He's becoming that. Over the last 10 years, he started to become that. As of recently, as my man Andy, he's allegedly in a controversy. Now, we don't know if this is true or false, but the reality of things is we would be doing a disservice to you if we didn't at least talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. He's
Or
being
fact
canceled.
check.
He's being canceled. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's wrong. We don't know. But the reality of things is there's a controversy going on. Talk to me, Andy.
All right, I got you guys. Here we go. Pretty much it's about Russell Brand is facing allegations of rape, sexual assault, and physical and emotional abuse following a joint investigation by UK media outlets. So let's go on. Let's see. The comedian 48 was recently accused of rape, sexual assault, physical and emotional abuse by 5 different women, according to a joint investigation by the Sunday Times. The Times and the UK Current Affairs Show dispatches. On September 16th, the media outlet reported that the alleged incidents transpired between 2006 and 2013 when Brand was a presenter for BBC Radio 2 and Channel 4. And a Hollywood film actor. Of the 5 women, 4 remain anonymous, and 1 was 16 at the time of the incident.
Allegedly.
Mm.
Okay, so
My
I'm gonna go to Rudy first, and we'll go to Brittany. I'm gonna zigzag it. How many? 5? 5? 4 are
5.
anonymous.
4 anonymous, and 1 was 16. That's all we know.
I think that's where the problem starts. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. If you're gonna cancel this man, because I think he got demonetized on YouTube. If you're gonna touch this man's bread legally, right? YouTube loves to do that. They love to mess with people's bread.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna do that, I would wait for people to actually come out and not stay anonymous. That's why we encourage women. If something happened to you, come out, go do a report, go do stuff like that. This is where I get very scared as a man that a woman could just say anything they want about me. They might not like me.
Yeah.
Because Russell Brand's becoming that. I'm friends with Jordan Peterson, friends with Joe Rogan.
Yep.
He's becoming that guy, even keel man. What's to say that an ex-girlfriend, an ex-person, a person that saw him, who had an interaction with him could say, oh, I don't like Russell Brand. Let me say something and remain anonymous.
Yeah.
That's where I get scared as a man, because that's very dangerous. Rudy, talk to me. Let's do layers, because we got men in here, and then Brittany will balance the ship out before it flips.
Yeah.
Layer number 1. I don't like you. No, I'm just playing. But do you get it though? Like, I mean, come on, dude. But in reality, I'm with Ralph. It's kind of scary, bro, how a woman could be like for example, we're
She
all
likes
adults.
you 1 week.
Well, see, like, for example, we're all adults here, so I'm gonna talk about something more of an adulty. Again,
Okay.
viewer discretion advised.
Explicit warning. Good
Yeah,
job.
explicit
Good
warning.
stuff. Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about something. So another thing, bro. Like, we're all adults. Say that allegedly, you meet a woman, y'all have consensual intercourse, and eventually everything goes wrong, and she just says, "Well, you know what?
You guys are children.
Well, yeah, very." Well,
We're having a
Very
conversation
religious.
right now.
Good,
They're
good,
like,
good job, Rudy.
Go
Go,
ahead,
go,
go
good
ahead.
job.
Go
but
ahead.
then somebody
Go
says
ahead.
what stops her from turning around and saying, you know, it was consensual then, but now I'm thinking about it, it's grape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff, Rudy. Good stuff.
And
I love that,
What,
Rudy.
Yeah,
what
good
would
stuff,
happen? What stops somebody from doing that? Again, he is not being charged with these charges. If I believe so, it's all accusations.
Right.
He's not
Which
being
is
charged.
apparently
yet.
that's more than enough for YouTube to take his bread
but-
away, which is
Oh.
And
not
which,
good.
like I said, this is where I want to. This is where I'm coming again. If he's wrong, shame on you, bro.
Yeah.
that is wrong, bro. That is wrong in so many levels, especially with a 16-year-old, my guy. Come on, dude. Disgusting.
Better than that.
Number two. But if he's not wrong, and like again, that's where you gotta. That's where we gotta stop and be like, hey, bro, a man is not guilty until he's proven in court. You know what I mean?
He's
you know what I'm
not
talking-
guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
yes.
You're right.
But
You're
you
so
get-
right.
But you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Though, right?
100%. You're
Yeah.
so
Until
right.
you go to, in our reality, so then the guy say that these accusations are false. He's already lost X amount of things, bro.
Yeah.
Well, give
Yeah.
me lose $1 million, especially with I think he's got
well,
tons
then
of subscribers.
Everybody's like, well, then he could just sue. You know how long a lawsuit takes, guys?
How much money
Yeah.
he'll lose in the
Ooh.
lawsuit?
That's
Bro.
so true. Paying lawyers,
Paying
retainers, all
lawyers,
that. Yeah.
And then with no income,
Yeah.
and nobody's gonna hire you because you have
that
again
you're blacklisted.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly,
Allegedly,
essay,
There you
right?
go. That's a good word.
Alleged essay, right?
Essay. But like I said, guys, if he is wrong, shame on you, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Shame on you, man. Again, bro. I say it again. You're an idiot in some of your shows, but I hope
mean,
you're,
but I would
hope you're
say
not he's funny though.
We
but-
saw him. He was very wild, right? Coming up,
Yeah.
which you said 2006, 2013.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the years that he was wild. Then, like as like the last 4 or 5 years, he's becoming a person he's doing his podcast, having more conversations,
Yeah.
learning more things, becoming more of an adult in the room.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
guess
growing up a little bit.
growing up a little bit, right? So we don't know where he's at in his personal journey, but that's a good layer.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this, Britt.
So these accusations are coming up from like the past
His
or what?
past, yes, from the 2006 to 2013.
Oh, I
yeah.
see. Okay, yeah. It is like, I don't want to say like, I don't even know what I want to say at this point. I feel
very
like
careful.
it could be possible.
Yo,
right?
for
I'm
sure.
just gonna say that.
100%.
Okay.
Hollywood's a
Oh,
wild place.
yeah.
Okay, it could be possible from the timeline because he was a wild guy at the time.
Yes, for
Right.
sure.
Wild boy.
I don't know if he's working on like atoning for all these things or what, because he's like becoming one with nature all of a sudden.
Well, I
stuff
know
like
back
that.
then when he was in that time frame, he was addicted. He was addicted to drugs and he was addicted to alcohol. So
Yeah,
it
so
was
you
a
can
different
compare.
person that
Makes
we're
sense.
seeing now, you know. And so you do dumb things when you're not in your right
Not
mind,
sober,
right?
yeah.
But again, that's not to knock him down and say you should. It's okay to do those things.
No,
You weren't thinking
yeah,
your right
it's
mind.
not
That's
to
not right
justify
at
it.
Yeah,
all.
for sure.
It's not to justify if
It
he
just
really
gives it
did
layers.
these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just gives it layers.
If he
Like an
really
onion.
did these things that he's being accused of, then we're not trying to justify it.
No, of course not.
Shame on you, like Rudy
Hell
said. In no way are we trying to be like, oh, okay, he's a
No.
changed person.
No.
We
No.
are
For sure.
all Christians. We do believe in forgiveness.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. That's good.
So I mean, if he is trying to find like a new path now and for his past sins, then I mean, all the power to him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm again not justifying what he might
it might have
Allegedly,
done,
have
yeah.
done.
I do believe though that not everyone is guilty of these things, because as a woman, I'm gonna say it, as
That's
a
good.
woman,
Love it. Come on, Britt.
I do know that I have women privileges.
What's women privilege?
And when
Explain
I say
that, break that down.
I
Oh, you
do
better
know
stop.
that if I were
You ain't
to,
canceled?
I want to hear it. Go on, Britt.
man, I might get canceled
Brittany,
as a
you'll be fine.
woman.
Brittany, I got bulletproof vests in the back. Don't worry about it.
It's
I
upstairs.
do
I'm not
know,
gonna let
and
you
I
get
do
the
believe that if I were to go
Oh,
to a police officer right now and say,
For sure.
so and so sexually assaulted me,
Yeah.
For sure.
they would
They would believe
100%
you.
believe me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what if I was a malicious person
That's
and I
true.
just said, I don't like that person. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
I'm,
that
I'm
about
gonna
them.
ruin some
But
stuff.
the truth is, there are a lot of women like that in the world. I'm not saying all women, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of bitter women out there that are unhappy, or they want someone else to be unhappy because they didn't want to be with them, or whatever, vice versa, whatever the
Yeah.
issue may be. There are a lot of women out there, and a lot of men too.
Yeah,
so I
that's
can't
not
knock
true.
that down and
Yeah,
say
I'm with
just
you on
straight
that.
up women. There are men out there that are toxic just as much.
Can I
I mean-
add something just real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to capitalize on what Brittany said, guys. Yes, we believe in forgiveness, but we also believe that for every choice that we make does have consequences.
That's
'cause
right.
that is part of the
Responsibility,
That's right.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we're not those people that say like, "Hey, for Christ, well, if they all I do is just
All your sins
you
are
know,
forgiven,
yeah,
that's it.
like,
Yeah.
No,
No,
Yeah.
you gotta remember, there's consequences to
Especially
every
for
action.
crimes.
That's right. You
Alleged
have to
crimes.
atone for what you've
Because
done.
the word
if
of God
you've done
says
it.
that God is not mocked. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You also sow what you reap. So just
Right.
remember that.
Yeah.
Reap what you sow. Sorry.
I mean, going back to that whole like situation where I was saying if I were to go and speak to someone and tell them that another person did these things to me, the reason I bring that up is because there was there's a perfect example of it, the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case.
Oh
Amber
yes,
Johnny.
dude. Shout out to Johnny. He
Perfect
won the first
example
win
of
for
it,
the man.
But look at all he lost before
Bro.
that.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Finger. Lost a finger.
And Disney.
No, but like all the
Pirates of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
yeah,
Dude,
all
he
the
is
roles
bro.
he lost because of it, and that's what's happening to Russell Brand because we don't know what's going on. Everyone's
We don't know the
painting
truth yet. Yeah.
this horrible picture of him, and what if he's
Yeah.
losing all these deals?
But
and
nobody cares. No. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean. It is what it is. But
Especially if Russell Brand is talking about important things. Because, I mean, I heard a
Right.
podcast. He was talking about male responsibility. I was like, good for you, dude. Like,
That's
shout out
fire.
to you. Like,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
and you know people don't like that nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
dude.
what you're saying, Britt, is as a woman with great power comes great responsibility.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Right.
Andy,
Yep.
give me layers. Give me layers. Talk about this.
on that, I agree. I completely agree with Britt. Like, women have so much power in their words and what they accuse people of doing and what they have done to them. I believe that men should just be as wise, and whoever you get with or whoever you're hanging out with, be mindful of who they are and think about that. I
Yeah.
mean, because some people are a certain way sometimes, some people are not. They're different in a different light. So always be mindful as a man
that's
because
good. That's a layer.
Because men, you know, we are a lot smarter than what we think, and you know, a lot of us try and play it dumb or act cool or whatever. And the truth is, there's always something, a hidden agenda sometimes that we don't think there is. And the truth is, it is going on. So always be mindful who you're hanging around with, who you're with, no matter what you're doing or who you're doing it with. Just remember that always take care of yourself and your life in the end of the day, all
Wow.
the time.
And the reason I bring up
That's so
like
good.
that powerful like player card as a woman,
For sure.
the reason I'm saying it is because like
It's the truth.
yeah, for one, it's the truth, and
It's the
two,
truth, man.
like it. Well, first of all, it's not only women, but we are an untraditional world, right?
Yeah, for
we
sure,
are in a
for sure.
non-traditional
In-
world
in this
today.
time.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
for
modern
sure.
day
But
slides, yes.
without realizing it, we have traditional standards, kind of like
In a
built
non-traditional
in our
world.
mind without realizing it, right?
That's true.
Yes.
That's good. That's good layer.
And when I say that whole like power of the woman, that is kind of traditional in a sense that
Yes.
that
Yeah, tell me.
When it comes
men
to
feel
believing,
the need
yeah.
to protect women.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. That's so true.
That's
totally.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
100%.
Okay, so and that's everywhere. Whether someone is a feminist or whatever, she's still gonna seek the protection of a man.
I would say even the man that's not a feminist, when I hear that, my first initial deal is to defend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, oh, yes, defend the woman.
Yeah.
So then it goes back to this thing, question to ask. There's a difference between believing all women and hearing all women. All women should be heard.
Yes.
Not all women should be
Mm,
believed
that-
until
I
proven,
agree.
like you said, instant until
Yes.
proven guilty.
Right.
Andy, give me layers.
On that one, I couldn't agree more with you, Ralph. Again, there's a lot of women out there that cry wolf. I'm not saying all because it does happen, and that is the truth. And I feel sorry for if you've gone through that. That's very tough, and I hope that nobody has to ever go through that. But there are a lot of women that cry wolf because they're mad at the man because he moved on or whatever. He didn't want you no more.
Oh,
whatever
don't like
it
the
is.
don't like
Yeah.
the new woman. in
Yeah, I
his
don't like the
life,
new
yeah.
woman. I want to ruin his life, whatever. And like I said, it goes both ways, man, because there are men just like that. So I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
knock down just the chicks. The men are at it too.
For
So
sure.
we just have to remember that no matter what you do, always be mindful of the partner that you choose or who you're with. Because deep down, you'll figure out little knickknacks that they're doing or little comments they make or whatever. Like, what's that or what's this? Like I said, it goes both ways, guys. So
Yeah.
just be mindful who you're with and what you're doing, man, because there are people out there that'll ruin your life for nothing.
So the deal is this, bro. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's very hard to believe women that are remaining anonymous. Like I said something, I walked out, said something, and I ran back into the shadows. It's super hard for me to be like, we want to believe you, we want to defend you,
Right.
but we don't even know who you are. You just
Right.
ran back into hiding. So what is that? How does that work? You know what I mean?
It does- it doesn't-
They put Harvey Weinstein away for his essay against all those women, but
Right.
all the women had to come out.
Right.
They had to really stand their ground and do their thing. So
Yeah.
it's super hard. Rudy, give me layers to that. It was 5 women, right?
Yes.
4 of them anonymous.
Yes.
Did one of them stay?
One came forward. with
One
their
came
name,
forward. So
yes.
good for her.
Yeah.
Go on, Ru.
I guess the hard part is that, I mean, in our reality, people, I mean, you know, again, I hope the people that are on this case, as far as like detectives or whoever's taking over this case,
Yeah.
I hope they really, really do look into this.
If
get
it's even
evidence,
become a case
hard
first.
evidence, because this is like a man's life.
Yes.
So it has to be proven, again, it has to be without reasonable doubt. And that's the hard part. Nowadays, even though they say without reasonable doubt, you're still going to get like with questionable doubt, they'll still lock you up.
Yeah.
But little do they know, like, you're ruining somebody's life. Again, it's kind of hard to where you say, hey, this man did this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Okay. Accusations, I get it. Let's
Yeah.
open up an investigation.
For sure. Yeah,
But
that's good.
let's
That's
not rob this man of everything that he has. Again, if he did it, we're not saying that he didn't or he did. We're just
Right.
saying like, hey, we can't always just go and yank somebody away from their life and tear their whole life down just because of one accusation, whether it could be good or true or false.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the hard part.
As far as
And-
I know, he's already lost 2 brand deals.
Not just that, girl.
Golly,
he
so that's
like,
millions,
like that,
probably.
man.
like
Just
Ralph
like
said,
that,
they
bro.
already canceled his podcast, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Okay,
didn't cancel,
so
but they
he-
demonetized it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, demonetized, doesn't that mean cancel, right? In a
No,
way?
they just took away his ability to make money off of ads.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he can
Pretty
post
bad.
for free.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
so
That's
pretty
about it.
much he's over
You're
here
messing with the
talking
guy's
to
money.
people for
And the
free,
deal is
you know?
this, dude. It could potentially be a hit. Like, let's be real, dude. Some people don't even want you to open up a case, go to court.
Yeah.
People just want to take you down in the court of public opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that could be a thing. He could be guilty, he could be innocent. There's
Right.
also the layer. Brittany said maybe he did do this. Maybe he's reformed now. We don't know.
Well, I do know that Katy Perry was married to him during this time of like
Yeah.
craziness.
For sure. Yeah.
And she did come out once saying like, that being his spouse was very hard because
Oh, yeah. Heavy drug addiction,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
alcoholism,
he
the
was-
whole 9
yeah.
yards.
Yeah, I
so-
mean,
Cheating.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
allegedly.
totally.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know if people are kind of like bouncing off of that
Maybe,
because
yeah.
of what
Maybe.
she
Possibly.
might have
But
said
Katy
or
Perry,
didn't say.
but Katy Perry looks like she'll beat the man. To be honest, she looks like
got
she's
them
very
bug eyes,
aggressive.
like,
Yeah, she's
little
just like,
chicken
oh,
eyes, got them
That
chicken
used to
eyes.
be Andy's celebrity crush for so
Used to love
long.
you
her.
want to hear
Used
me
to love
roar?
her.
Okay, vente pa' acá.
Rar.
Roar.
He's like, "Rah." But yeah, I
Oh,
have
man,
heard that
yeah.
in the past she said, he was a very wild man and,
Oh,
and it
for
was
sure,
hard
yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
his spouse. So who knows? Maybe she might back this if she gets wind of it.
Yeah.
Or,
For sure.
You know what I mean? Right now, though, she just sold her music rights to like 4 of her albums, so she's living life.
She's living large.
With
living
that
it up, living it up.
252 million.
Got that money.
Are you serious?
Who,
Holy
Katy Perry?
smokes.
Benjamin,
Katy
baby.
Perry,
Ah.
yes sir,
Yeah.
yes
Katy
sir.
Perry, if you're watching this, are you
Be
looking
my
for?
sugar mama.
Come on, baby. I cook really good. I know how to make
Free
beef
smoke, free
jerky.
smoke. Hey, free smoke,
know how to
free
make
smoke.
beef
I
jerky.
could even give you a haircut 'cause I know you got short hair now. I got your back. Give you a little fade. What's up with it, baby?
Let me
Any
know.
last
Yeah, yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
on this? This is interesting. Andy, any last thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like I said, all the viewers out there, of course, you have your own opinions. You want to put them in the comments, knock it out. But like I said, whether he did it or not, only Russell Brand and those women will know. And at the end of the day, all that truth will come out. I'm sure they'll find it out on the phones. All the hopefully the cops do their job and they knock it out, and it all comes out to light. Well, if he did it, that's horrible, man. Don't do that. If he
Shame
did
on
do
you.
it on the chicks, man, please be better at that. You know what I mean? Don't be doing those things because you can literally ruin a man's life off of one sentence
That's so true.
forever.
Wow.
Not once, but forever. So that's all I got to say about that.
Britt, tell me. Last thoughts, girl.
I would like to add a little bit of context to this. What Andy was saying, like ruining a man's life, it does go both ways.
Yes.
A man can also ruin a woman's
That's
life.
true.
Totally.
Come
It's
on.
true.
with
It's
these
the truth.
accusations, but it's a little bit more common for men's life to get ruined by
Nowadays, yeah, especially
by
nowadays.
a scorned woman.
Because back in the day, let's be real, there was men that were like, I'm not gonna give a woman this job because she wouldn't, date me. Weird things like
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
of course.
Do weird things. That's a real thing. That's
Allegedly.
Harvey Weinstein got
And
locked
it
up for a
happens-
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
it happens till this
That's
day.
a real
like,
thing,
it
yeah.
happens everywhere.
Just
Yeah,
climb up
so-
the corporate ladder, date the right person, weird stuff
Dang.
like
yeah.
that.
See, that's weird,
Yeah.
bro.
That's a real
weird.
thing, though, Rue. Let's be
That's-
real,
it-
dude.
It
It's true.
is, and it always will be because people act like animals. Let's be real.
Ooh.
Sorry, I said what I
Ooh,
said.
Andy, make that face
I
again.
said what I said.
In the
Rue,
jungle,
talk to me.
the mighty-
Hey, whoa.
Wait,
No?
wait,
Hey,
wait.
get this copyrighted, bro. Get out of
I'm
here.
not singing that song. I'm singing my own song. Anyways, cold-blooded.
Rude, don't
Right
talk.
again.
I wasn't done, Rude. Don't talk.
I'm sorry. Go.
Cut me off, Ralph.
Right, I was saying, Brittany, it's not even my fault this time, my guy. Let's-
Go on. My bad, go.
Hey, he's busting a Rudy in
I
that
know,
chair.
I'm
But he's
just
like,
like-
no, I want to talk to Andy.
I'm like, ah.
No, not you.
No, I'm gonna play Andy and just say I forgot what I said. Never mind.
Bet.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna say what I say.
Never mind.
Yeah, going back to that whole men can do it too. Women do have a lot of power.
Yes, you
Let's
do.
be real.
That's true.
And if Russell Brand did do it, I mean, I really hope that justice is served.
Mhm.
But do not take away from the man until the truth
comes
set.
out. Yeah, it's super hard nowadays.
Sadly, that's not how the
Invest-
world works.
like-
yeah,
today.
it's super hard
It's not
nowadays.
how it
Yeah,
works.
but there needs to be like an investigation. You need to get to the bottom of it before
as
you.
a company, as a billion-dollar company,
Yeah.
anybody that all the deals that he's lost or whatever, they're not going to take the risk. It's
Yeah.
all about not taking risks.
It's all about
I
like
mean,
public opinion.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. And so they're like, oh man, if he's into this, no, even if he's not, we're out.
Yeah.
It's so ugly to think that the world will take away and punish someone when
That's not even guilty yet.
when you're not even aware of like their sin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany.
That's all I gotta say. I know, and I'm doing
It's
like
so
the
peaceful.
I'm doing like the little cross hands, like ee. No. I do think that
Yeah.
society shouldn't be like that. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
But it is.
But it
is
is.
like
yeah,
that.
it is.
It's a sad
I
truth.
think that's
It's a sad
that's the
truth.
man in us. That's just like it's just the way it goes
Yeah,
sometimes though.
That's just the way it is. Yeah.
Women are cold blooded.
Bruh, I'm telling you, bro. They're like tornadoes.
Don't clip that, Ralph.
I might.
I feel like he's gonna clip it.
If y'all want me to clip that, comment down below. Rudy, talk to me.
Hey, man.
Last thoughts on this.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna be real. Cause Brittany done gonna lay it on thick for y'all already. Y'all ain't tripping out about that already.
Still with that
I don't know.
icing.
Anything I say is pretty much gonna be irrelevant, and just actually saying what she's saying is true. It's true, man. Hey, Russell, maybe if you did it, bro, shame on you, bro. But if you didn't, man, I'm sorry, bro. But it's the way life is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in our reality, like
I hope
people
you have
are
money saved up.
sheep, man.
Ooh,
I'm
yes.
being real. People are sheep, and they're gonna continue to be sheep because they want to do. Well, I want to do what makes me feel good, and I feel like he's guilty because I didn't like the way he acted in Saving or whatever that movie was called. Something about
Saving Sarah Marshall. Yeah.
that
Or
one.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, and I was like, well, you know what, dude? In our reality, bro, if you're innocent, man, I'm sorry. But if you're not, shame on you, bro. You should not have done that. You're an idiot if you did it. And I don't care. The only way you're ever gonna atone for your sins is you gotta believe in the Lord and forgive yourself because as He forgives you. Now, another thing that I'm gonna say, and I want to add on to it, man, guys, stop pointing fingers and accusations, please, both men and females, because in our reality, you could ruin a female and a man's life by just saying a couple of words.
Yeah.
Because words do carry power.
That's
the other
good.
thing I want to say is, Ralph, what you got next, my guy? Sorry, Ralph, any last words?
No. I mean, the thing that bugged me, I was I do it any.
Those guys some water,
Give me
man.
guys
It's
some
getting
water.
hot, bro.
The thing I was gonna say, dude, that again, women. My only thing to you guys is, if you're there, don't be anonymous, bro. Like,
Oof.
dude, there's so many people that are gonna back a woman that's
For sure.
been through
Oh
tragedy.
yeah,
you know what I
dude,
mean?
yeah, of course.
For sure.
Like, there's so many people that are gonna back you. Like, why are you becoming anonymous unless there's something else going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Bean dip.
The world loves damsels.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Like you said,
Oh, man.
people want to say
That's
like
a nice cap.
people would love to support women that have been through something, especially when been through a man that abuses his power. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Damsels in
So
distress.
if that one does hold up, good for her, standing her ground. But the only thing that really, like I
Messed
said,
it
that
up.
makes me nervous as a man
Yeah.
is that a woman can walk out of the dark, say something, and walk back into the dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, what if y'all just broke up and it didn't work out? It just didn't work
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
Better
It's like,
stop.
oh, I'm mad at him now because he's famous or something dumb like that.
Yeah.
So that's all my thing is. Y'all think about that. Do you have that video, Britt?
Of what?
Katy Perry. No, not Katy Perry. Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Who are
I don't.
Apparently, allegedly, there's a trend now on the internet.
Start with Rudy, because
I'm
I
gonna
need
start
to
with
look
Rudy
for
while
it.
you pull it up. Apparently, fans are making fun of Taylor Swift because her nostrils were white, like now with boogers.
not
Now with boogers,
You know-
allegedly,
you
right?
know
That's what
what
people
she
saying.
had?
I think he's boogie.
You know what she
People are
had?
saying. Oh, hold on, hold it.
course, of course
Hold your
because of
character. Let me
boogie.
get through my monologue.
It's kind of hard.
Apparently, there's a photo going around the internet or a video going around the internet of Taylor Swift, and she looks like she has a substance in her nostrils that doesn't look like boogers. We're gonna try to pull up the video right now. Rudy, talk to me, dog.
You know what she had?
Powdered donuts.
I'm not gonna let you
She
get the
had
chance.
that.
Free smoke, hey. Free smoke, hey.
Powdered
Hey,
donuts.
she had that booger sugar.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
From
found
the
the video.
photo, that's what fans are saying.
Hey, Andrew, when you say powdered
Ima-
donuts, I just picture her getting the donut and just smashing it
Oh, I
like
thought
that.
you were gonna say like this.
Start the donut, she eating the donut. She just, oh, this is the good stuff.
Nah,
It's fresh.
Have you seen
You know
that
what?
picture? What?
Imagine being the photographer that got the picture and it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
talking right
I'm like,
now.
what are the
I
odds?
finally got
that-
her over there at Leroy's house getting that booger sugar. Followed her around for days with it. Right?
Yeah,
Have you
imagine,
seen
imagine that.
that little picture of
Uh.
someone saying they want to be like, or to describe their parents at home, and it was like, my dad sniffs the table and then he yells, "Woo!"
Hey, bro, I bet you she wasn't
I think
snoring.
it's funny because kids are so innocent, like they don't understand
They
or
don't
know.
realize-
So they're just like, they're like,
They're
oh.
like,
But what did it say?
what is-
That
what-
that picture you're talking about, it says like, "How's your Friday night, right?" or something like that. Like, describe your
Yeah,
parents' Friday
describe
night.
your weekend.
Yeah, there you go.
with your
And I just thought that was so funny when you said that. But.
just imagine, they're just like, what does your dad do? What does your dad do on a Friday night? Well, he likes to watch football and snort the table.
Sniff the table.
The chance.
But like you said, it's
Oh,
like,
man,
Free
bro.
smoke.
That boy's just like, what you, man? Just imagine,
He loves
bro.
it. He loves it, though.
Hey, bro, Taylor Swift's up there just singing teardrops on my guitar. Just teardrops on my guitar. She's going like this.
her draw that.
She's all, she's all
I turned around for 2 minutes.
One eye on the
She's
stage.
just like that.
I
All
t-
glitching.
She's just there, right? Her manager has us the powdered donuts like that. And
I turned around for 3 minutes and y'all cooked this girl. Poor girl, dude. Anyways,
get to
guys,
watch the
look.
video yet.
Stop,
We don't. This is all allegedly, dude. It's a trend on the internet. We
Hey,
thought
Ralf.
we'd react to it because we thought it was very interesting. I'm gonna pull the clip up.
I'm not gonna look at Rudy anymore.
I'm gonna
because I
pull the
can't
clip
with
up.
that
Andrew,
face. I'm not.
she's just there like, can you song, guys? I'm staying up all night. Write this bad boy. You want to hear it?
Let me pull up the video, dude. Get your reactions, dude. You get your reactions.
Oh my god, stop.
We're gonna get your reactions, right? All right, Rudy, keep talking while I change the display,
No,
dog.
Rudy, stop talking.
No, Rudy, stop talking.
Dude,
I'm at it, guys. Oh
Bro,
man,
okay.
I wrote a whole album last night, guys. Whole album.
3 albums.
Oh my god, I have a
I want
cramp.
some more of them powdered donuts. Some booger sugar. Please.
Okay, let me play the clip.
My jaw hurts from doing that.
Let me
bro.
play the
Oh.
clip from, for you guys. You guys be the judge. And the reason why we think this is funny is because the Hollywood people, they act like they're like,
Dude.
they act like they never do nothing crazy.
Yeah, right.
And we're not encouraging you to do crazy things, but it's just
Got
so
hot in here.
crazy to me that they're trying to tell me how to live my life. Because a lot of, if you just follow any of these Hollywood people on Twitter, they try to tell you how to live your lives, and you're like, dude, allegedly, a lot of you guys are addicts, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're trying to tell me how to live my life, dude. And it's just crazy to me. Anyways, this is not hate. Just you be the judge. I thought it was interesting. A little interesting trend for us to react to.
Stop, Rudy.
Okay.
inside of her nostrils.
Okay, Ru, what on, Ru?
What
What on,
did
Ru?
you mean?
What on,
Oh my
dog?
gosh.
Okay, let me play the video, Rudy. Just react, dude.
2023 MTV VMAs. Taylor can be
I'm
seen dressed in an
sweating, y'all.
all-black outfit, but in one of the photos, fans have alleged they can see a white substance on the inside of her nostrils, although some just think she needs a tissue. Taylor's behavior has been questioned after one user tweeted the photo with a snow.
You be the judge, dog. I don't know. That's why the name of this stream is called Swifty Magic. Apparently, this is what they're talking about. We don't know. It could be a booger.
It could
Flake
be a
emoji,
booger.
to which
one-
another
it's one
user
white
commented,
booger.
"This is literally an edited picture." Taylor was the biggest meme of the night for her dancing to several performances.
No, but
Dude, that's the Rudy face, dude.
Stupid. I'm not gonna.
My
It's been
God.
confirmed.
You guys thought, bro.
Confirmed.
Nah,
Oh my
bro.
Keep
God.
on lying. Yes, keep on
bro,
lying.
She's on that pixie dust, cuz. She's over here flying.
Hey, she's hanging out with Peter Pan, Rue. She's tripping out, dog.
Dude, Rudy, you know what?
Oh
I wasn't
gosh.
looking at you while you were doing that monologue about her writing
I'm not
songs.
gonna look at her.
But that face does make me wonder that she was having just more than a good time.
Guys, she's there. Hey, guys, I wrote a whole album last night. It's fire. I haven't slept in like 48 hours. How do I look?
Let me continue to play the video.
How's my hair?
One user tweeted, "Taylor was too drunk
Oh,
at the
yeah.
VMAs to be on coke. Stay out of grown
Yes,
folks'
girl,
business."
she's feeling herself.
Okay, this is
alright.
another thing. How degenerate are you to say Taylor was too drunk to be on coke? Stay out of grown folks' business. Yeah, it's grown folks' business to do drugs, kids. It's foolishness. The amount of foolishness that's in the world, especially Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The foolishness that is out there.
Well,
Especially, dude, one thing you don't play with is a Swiftie fan. So we're here, Swiftie fans. Not giving out my address, but we're gonna keep on watching the video.
They're gonna hit us
Not
over the
giving out
head
my
with
address.
one of their
Another
guitars.
user tweeted, "I'm sorry, but this girl is performing a 3+ hour show with a 40+ song set list. She has to
Yep.
be on coke." Taylor
Dude,
She does have that energy.
holy
She
smoke!
does have that Snow White energy.
That's Snow White. But look, this is the white thing, and it's crazy because I thought
She's
that
like-
fan was defending her.
Hey, Ralph, she's like, Ralph, she's like, what? You got a 3-hour set list. Bring out the powdered donuts.
That's the
Bet.
code word.
Like she's gonna be like Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. Bring in the coke. But instead of bringing the coke,
Let me play more.
Taylor has been performing her Eras tour since March 2023, which is set to earn
yeah.
$1 billion in sales, making it the highest grossing tour of all time. Just
Wow, she just
recently,
fall?
ex-Disney actress and singer Dove Cameron faced criticism after fans accused her of taking cocaine after spotting a white substance seemingly stuck on what fans
Bruh.
assumed were her car keys.
bro,
Hold on.
she was doing bumps, dog. That's what she was
No way. That one was overkill. No, let me see if I can rewind it.
Bro, you can't
That's
rewind
so
that, my
white,
guy.
dog.
Just look at her keys; is all full of coke. Just chilling.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
dude.
What is it? I was
Powdered
scraping off white
donuts,
paint.
dog.
Scraping off white
I was scraping off
paint.
white paint with my keys. Here, a whole
In my
bunch
car.
of
In my car.
She's like, hold on, look, let's see, look. Stop it, It's good.
There's so many layers we can go with this, but again, we're laughing because
Oh, no.
these are the
So
people.
hot.
I'm
These
gonna
are
get
the
canceled.
people that are trying to tell you how to vote. These are the people that are trying to tell you what to like.
Yeah. It's true,
These are
bro.
the people that are trying to tell you how to raise your kids, dude. And
Doing
it's just like
rituals.
doing rituals,
On
dude.
cocaine, that's what they're
On
doing. I'm
stage.
like, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. Use me.
Dude.
I got time.
And then you see stuff on their keys. See, that was interesting until you said that.
Dude, that's not interesting, bro. That's straight up
I'm trying to be
cocaine
balanced.
busted
I'm
it.
trying to be balanced. Andy, talk to me first,
How
bro.
can it be balanced? She had white substance on her keys, my guy.
Well, that
Powdered
wasn't
donuts,
Taylor.
Rudy?
That wasn't
That
Taylor.
was somebody else, Rudy.
That
was
was
someone
another
else.
one.
I don't care. They look the same.
Were they hanging out? No, were they hanging out?
She's like, Taylor,
Andy, talk to me first.
third set,
Okay.
girl. Third set.
on this subject, again, it is up to the viewer to decide how what you think it is. I'm gonna say no because I don't know Taylor Swift's life, but I'm gonna be the benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
and say, hey, she
Oh,
accidentally
yeah.
fell onto a bag of white donuts, and hey, she kept on going.
Well, she had a
forgot
lot of
about it.
boogers.
She
maybe.
yeah, she had some boogies,
Flemas.
Yeah.
Bro,
She was under the weather, bro. You never know. But
under the
again,
weather, and she's dancing like she's on. Never mind.
The part
your
that's
turn,
incriminating. Yeah, wait till your turn. Go on, Andy.
So I would say this, like, again, it's up to the viewer. I'm gonna say no. It's a good laugh.
He's
I'm not
a
gonna lie to you.
Swiftie.
It's a great laugh,
I'm a Swiftie. I care about Taylor Swift. I don't
I'm not
agree.
gonna let you
I don't
get the
agree with all
check.
the stuff I see on stage, but her old stuff was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Her old
Oh
stuff
my
was
God.
fire. Let's be
Teardrops on
real.
my guitar, bro. No, but I
She
mean,
was like
that's
12
how I
when she
feel.
made that song.
I know that. First
We were
heartbreak,
also
bro.
12.
Yeah, we were also 12.
That's true. She's our age,
She's
right?
our age.
Allegedly.
Yeah, she's our age.
She's
So
allegedly.
Allegedly.
that's all I gotta say about
Age is
this.
a fact, bro.
I'm just saying, I don't know her age. That's why I said that.
Yeah, she's around our age. To be
She's
honest
around
with
like
you.
mine and Brittany's age, right?
Yeah,
Or yours and
she's a
Brittany's
little
age.
younger than me, to be
If
honest.
she's doing cocaine, it's gonna catch up with her pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie.
She'll look 48
Your
by
age
next
gonna
year.
show, girl.
But yeah, on my in my opinion, I don't think she was doing it. I think she was sick. But let's hear it from
She was
someone
sick.
else how they feel
Okay.
on the pod.
Okay, I have to come back to me to calm you guys down because y'all are taking this unicorn to the moon.
Oh,
This
no.
white unicorn to the moon.
Bro,
Um,
I'm free falling. over
Okay,
here, bro.
Andy,
should've left
he's
this
trying to
in
be
the archives.
balanced.
I
He's
am,
trying to be
I am.
balanced. Good for you, Swiftie fan. Britt, talk to
That's
me.
usually me. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're switching places right now because
Yeah.
I'm just like, after I saw the way she was dancing,
Dog.
it's for show.
The most
It's
incriminating
for
part,
Bro.
I was
Like-
like, this
Booger
is a
sugar?
good laugh.
Sugar
Bro,
booger?
the booger sugar, cuz.
Booger sugar.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you something, dude. I was
How you
like, this is a good
been?
laugh and I was like, Rudy was doing his little bit over there in the corner, and he was making faces, and then when we were watching that
And
video,
then
and she made the same face, dude.
Bro.
When
Bro.
she watching me in the same
Hey, dude.
face, I'm like, when there's smoke, there's a fire. Rudy, talk to me, bro.
Bro, if the kettle is not black, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and then her homegirl there with the whole key is like, what's she doing over there scraping off white paint?
I don't think those two. They're not related.
They're not
Bro,
homegirls.
let's be
They were
real.
just,
Let's be
they were
real.
just
Let's
like
be
saying,
real.
Let's be
yeah.
real. All white girls sit together. That's the way it is. Bro. Yo, all jokes aside, right now Taylor Swift look like, girl, you gotta snort that bump up, my girl. He's falling out right now, homie. Some jokes, all jokes aside, man, dude. Oh, she's too sick. She's over here like, she's sick, all right.
She looked like that guy
yeah.
from White Chicks on the floor.
Yeah.
Remember when he was like,
Oh, with the glow sticks.
Right? I'm feeling good tonight. Yeah, you want Taylor Swift, right? Hey, baby girl, you got that booger sugar. What's going on? Girl, she's like, she's way too drunk, right? She's also drunk. She's like, oh yeah, I wrote 6 songs.
Oh, dude, that fan is so vile for that too.
Bro, they straight up shotgun blasted her, right?
No, I'm
thought
just
that-
saying, she's
no,
like,
No,
she's
the one
too
that was
drunk to be
protecting
coked
her.
out. Yeah, the one that was
Yeah.
protecting
You know
her.
what's pretty
Like,
cool?
bro,
But
that's
then-
not better.
But then the next fan was like, you act like she was gonna protect her. She's like, nah, it's JK, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she be
All
doing
right, Rudy,
some-
this is the part where you tell kids not to do drugs. Go on.
Okay, kids, I'm gonna be real with y'all guys. Again, we are adults here, but we make fun of that because in our reality, dude, like there's a lot of Hollywood people that do drugs. There's a lot of people that are because if you don't believe so, just look at most people with money. A lot of them are involved in drugs, and like
Yeah.
again, allegedly. And I'm gonna say this right now: these people, the weird reason why we're taking shots at her, she's over here saying, well, you gotta vote this way, you gotta do this, and this is higher than that. Yeah, right. You don't want to snort coke, right? You want to tell us what to do.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And I say this with the most grace.
You saw the
yes,
video, right?
Yes.
Which one?
You saw the video, right?
Which one?
You're like allegedly, but you saw the video.
But you
though.
saw the video though.
saw
But
her dancing,
you saw her doing the backflips on the stage right there. I'm just
Still singing.
I'm just like, hey guys, again, we're trying to tell you to not be sheep. Do research on yourself. Vote the way you're supposed to vote according to your heart. Okay, it's a heart
Don't be
issue.
worshiping these people, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. This chick's over here on cocaine, just doing like 6 shows a
Allegedly.
day.
I have to allegedly
That is
this.
true. I
I'm
got you, I got
not
you.
saying allegedly on that one, my guy.
He's like, no,
I'm
it's
gonna
a
say
straight
allegedly.
fact.
I don't want Rudy to get a cease and assist over there. Okay,
Oh
go
yeah,
on.
you're right. You know what? Allegedly, she's over here doing booger sugar.
I
But
mean-
I will tell you what, even if she's innocent, the next girl wasn't, dog. She yo,
Let you get
that
that
was the
shit.
dude's thing. Just,
Oh my gosh.
like, you know,
Oh
Taylor,
my gosh,
Taylor
you're
Swift is like
freaking
it's like a
funny,
little
dude.
change up, but the other girl's a grand slam, dog. Like she had. Brittany, bro, her main key was full coke like that. She's like, look, guys, no.
She's all taking a selfie. She's like,
Bro,
she's like, look,
holy
guys, it's not a
smoke.
cover. Woo! Yay! Woo! I'm gonna go write a song with Taylor Swift right now. Be back.
Dude, that's so nuts, dude. Again, if you're the fan, I
Hey,
hope this is
Rudy.
giving you a good laugh, dude.
Bro.
Again, dude, we're not saying. Maybe she's not, dude. She's
Bro.
probably not. I'm gonna go with Andy.
Hey,
Maybe
Ralph.
she isn't.
Maybe she isn't.
Let's move on before we get canceled.
I know, dude. Let me just say this, bro.
For
It's a good
real.
laugh for you, dude. This topic because again, people worship celebrities, and it's like, no, dude, they're not. Don't look up to celebrities. Look up to people like like your mom, your dad, your
Yeah.
best friend,
yeah.
like stuff like that, dude. And that's kind of where we go with this. If you're a viewer, be the person. Hey, dude, laugh with your people. Look up to people you know. Don't look up
Yeah.
to people that we don't know what the heck they do behind
Dude,
closed
Yeah.
doors.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The key was something, but I'm still gonna say allegedly for our company to not be canceled. Anyways, guys,
Say hugs, not drugs.
say hugs, not drugs. Look, guys,
Get away from that booger
to
chick.
come to this, we finally have a piece of content that we want and we think is worth reviewing as far as movies is concerned. Because we've been holding out for Dune and there are no good movies, but we did see a good trailer. Hunger Games is back apparently.
Oh, but it's a prequel.
I know it's prequel.
Prequel.
So it's a prequel. We're gonna watch the trailer. I think I watched the trailer one time in theaters a couple months ago. I can't really remember it. I'm gonna play it. Brittany hasn't seen it. Rudy, did you see it?
Oh yeah.
Rudy saw it. Andy hasn't seen it. Okay.
Losers.
So this is the thing. We finally have a piece of content to review as far as movies is concerned. I know you guys ask about that. We're gonna react to the trailer, but first talk about Hunger Games, Rudy. And do you think this is worth? Because sometimes people are trying to resurrect things that shouldn't be
Oh, yeah.
resurrected. They were fine the way they were. Do you think they're going overboard by giving it a prequel, Rue? The fourth movie? I mean, what was that? Fourth movie was
Yeah.
fire, bro.
I
Great.
stopped watching after the second one. Let's
You
be
need to go
real.
watch it, bro.
Loser.
Great movies. The fourth one was fantastic. Whatever, right? Especially for its time. Does this thing need a prequel? Rudy, talk to me.
Well, the hard part is those movies came out during the same time, like Twilight and all that came on, so there wasn't really much too much wokeness and controversy in these movies.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the hardest part about being excited for another movie is knowing that they're going to put a lot of hidden agendas in their movies. So let's hope that they don't. But as far as it was, bro, they were actually pretty good movies, man. Hunger Games, Hunger Games, the what is the Mockingbird?
Mockingjay, yeah.
Mockingjay.
And then the last
something about fire.
Catching Fire.
No,
The two Catching
sorry,
Fires, yeah.
Sorry, Catching Fire, then Mockingjay
No,
1
it
and
was.
2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Catching
there's
Fire.
5 movies, right? There's 5 movies.
No,
Then.
it's
It was Hunger
No,
Games.
there's
Part 1 and Part 2.
Hunger Games, Catching Fire,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
you're right.
Mockingjay
Then the
1 and 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Had
There's
two
4.
So this is gonna be the
Yes.
fifth
Yeah,
one.
you're
I know it's a prequel. I don't know. Again, I want to believe it's gonna be a great film because I like the other ones. I'm not saying it was like, oh my god, awesome, but hey, they were
really
good watch.
They were
Yeah,
a great
They were
watch.
good watch.
Great watch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially the way she murked Snow at the end. How you
Yeah.
been,
Dude,
And
that
the other
that's
girl-
what I'm saying.
No,
That
how
was
you
a great
doing?
movie,
Yeah,
bro.
oh, bro, that
How you
ending,
doing?
and then Peter decided to go back and live with her. My boy Peter, man, say one for the team, cuz. He even had kids with her, cuz. Remember, you even watched the ending?
See, the ending was very deep, bro. Like they went through
She
a
was
lot.
she was like, don't worry about it. We're not going to chase you. You already killed everybody. You need to be killed. Go for it, girl. She went back to her
Ain't
home
nobody
place
left.
by herself. And then Peter was like, I still love
So
you.
then
baby."
that's probably
He's like,
why they were
let's
like,
make
hey,
babies.
it's a perfect ending. We don't need to go no more.
Nah, but
That's what I'm
that's why-
asking. That's the
why-
question
I'm asking.
It's a
Yeah.
prequel.
That's what I'm
Taking it
saying.
back.
They're going to the very front. The very
Now, do I like
beginning, so.
prequels? For example, bro, it's a lot of prequels that came out. I did not like them.
Yeah.
But as far as things go, we're not going to get into that far. We're talking about this movie.
Yeah.
Do I look forward to it? Yes and no. Am I getting my
Like,
hopes
are you
up?
going to the
No.
movies to watch it? Let's put
If
it
you-
that way.
if-
That's
put it
the
this
good
way.
question.
That's
All right,
like-
is it
yeah.
worth going to
Way.
the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it this way: if we all make a little group thing out of it, I'll go. If I'm gonna go by
Okay.
myself,
I'll
hell
go.
to the no.
Tell me, Brittany, oh, you said you only watched the last 2. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're gonna get you to watch the other
But
2.
it's a prequel, so
Do
I
you
don't
think
really
it's
have
worth
to.
getting a prequel?
I don't know. I like prequels to like an extent.
To an extent, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm with you.
One that was a really good prequel was the one from The Thing. You remember the one
Very
that they
dark.
made?
Very dark.
The
but I
thing,
love it.
2011 thing.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that
Yes.
movie. That's
that was
my
a
favorite.
prequel.
I freaking love that
It
movie,
showed
bro.
how the Norwegians went through it before
Before
Norwegians.
before the
Yes.
people.
So
that,
good. I'm
yeah,
gonna go rewatch
that
the
was
movies.
a great prequel.
To me, that is literally one
Perfect
of my
example.
favorite. Yeah,
Me
perfect
too.
example of a remake, or not a remake, but
Hold
a
on.
prequel, and it literally ended where
Yep.
the other movie started.
Yes, that.
freaking awesome.
I love
Rudy.
when movies do that. The
Yes.
thing. Remember the thing? The
Oh
remake?
my god,
It
that
was
movie was
such-
fire,
It was
bro.
It
so-
was, it
when,
was.
when you do a prequel
we're
and
talking
you
about the
end it
prequel.
to the movie that's
Yes.
original, like the beginning of it, you can't. To
And
me, that's
you know
perfect.
what?
That is awesome.
You know,
Like
a lot of people don't know.
people don't do that.
Is that,
you know what I mean?
is
It's
that,
very rare.
is that Kurt Russell's was actually the
Love him.
one
My favorite
after-
Dude, I
actors
need to
ever.
go
He's one of my
rewatch Kurt
favorite
Russell.
actors
supposed
ever.
to take
Minion.
place after the prequel that happened with that girl, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, those
Yes.
movies were like,
Yeah.
Connected to the.
No,
team.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I
I'm
love
saying,
that,
dog. It was just in
Yes,
it
yes.
real perfect.
you know,
So
what's
that's
really
it.
good? I
Which
want to
one?
discuss that because y'all watch these movies. Y'all ever seen the Prometheus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Did
yeah.
y'all like 'em?
Great,
Yes.
great,
I
pre-
loved 'em.
great
I loved
prequels
'em.
to
It was a
Alien.
prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, like didn't it
It's a
go into
prequel.
so much depth on like
Yes.
what
Yes.
you're like?
It,
You're
it
like,
was
whoa,
mind blowing. Yeah,
yes,
it was
dude.
mine
The thing
because
is, I feel like prequels are definitely made for curious minds that want to know the origin story of something.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I like prequels to an extent, like I
extent, yeah.
said.
yeah.
I've seen some good ones, like we're talking about Prometheus and The Thing, and
Alien
one
Covenant.
for
Yes.
Jujutsu. The one
Alien
that
Covenant, bro.
Super
Freaking
good
great
movie.
we went to the
man.
movies to see Jujutsu Kaisen
Yeah.
Zero. That was a prequel. Super good.
Sorry.
Shout out to.
Rudy, do it again.
We are supposed to be on the same level.
We are.
Of love for anime.
No, I do love anime, but as
Some
far as those
anime.
prequels go, because like technically speaking, the way they started it could have been played a lot better. But
Yeah.
we're
I
not
don't
going
think
that
the
far.
prequel
Yeah.
should have came out before season 2.
Exactly.
In my
And-
opinion, I don't think
and
that
like
it
on
should have
season,
come out.
like on season
But we can
2,
talk about
where
that
the
later
first-
because it's going to
with-
take forever.
Yeah,
That's
the
a whole
first
thing.
7
That's a
episodes
whole
are all
thing.
prequels.
That's a
But
whole
anyways,
time.
It's a whole nother podcast.
again, there's some prequels that are like on some reality that are kind of like, ugh, I didn't really need that.
Yeah.
I like.
That's why I'm asking the question, because
Yeah.
let's be real. There are a lot of people like, bro, this movie franchise was great on its own. You guys had no
Right.
business making a freaking prequel.
Like for example, I do have a biased opinion about Predator, and I am gonna say this.
I don't think dude, that's not biased opinion. Those are great
Yeah.
films.
No. I do.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do have a biased opinion on it. But as far as everything else goes, I'm not gonna put too much on touch base on that. On what I wanted to touch base was on Star Wars.
Okay.
I like the 3 prequels that were great. The old ones, that connected to the old ones. Now, the ones that came out recently, to add on to the end.
Trash.
God, bro,
Garbage.
why did
Really
they
horrible?
do that, bro?
Were they really? I
Andy,
never,
bro.
See
So
when
you're-
Han
so-
Solo died, homie?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Come
Then
on,
yeah,
bro.
it was kind of tough.
Bro,
You know,
and then
This
even at
video
that, like,
contains
and-
spoilers.
yeah,
If you, dude, that movie came out 7 years ago,
Yeah.
8 years
Oh,
ago.
7 years ago. Okay.
If you
I
haven't
wouldn't
seen that,
know.
you're out of pocket. Anyways, go on.
bro, like,
The- I don't
I
know.
don't follow.
You know what? I don't know if it's my phone listening to me, but I was talking about Star Wars the other day, and like TikTok just started showing me all of that Ohana or whatever they're showing.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka.
I
and
love Ahsoka.
I
Great
didn't-
character.
Ohana.
I did
Lilo and
not.
Stitch,
Yeah,
bro.
well, I didn't know like they brought back that original character that played Darth Vader.
Jeez, yeah.
I don't.
Hayden
Yeah,
Christensen.
Hayden
Yeah.
Christensen. So I was
you
just
see,
like,
you see, the great thing is about that is the show Obi-Wan.
it was a cartoon, right? It was an animated series.
Okay,
and then
let
they
me
turned
explain.
it
I'll
into-
explain. I'll explain. Look,
Okay.
there's the first movie,
Yeah,
the Phantom Menace. There's
Right.
there's second one's
Clone Wars too. Yeah, yeah.
Clone
You're
Wars
right.
was the second one.
Yes.
In between Clone Wars and the third movie, that's when the cartoon happened.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
was
got
the
you.
whole Clone Wars. That's
Yeah.
when Anakin became a sensei.
Well, pretty much,
Yeah,
he became a master, right?
to Ahsoka.
Yeah, there you go.
Ahsoka's a great character, man.
Yeah.
But I'm watching. I heard hearing things about the show. The show
my
is so slowly
God.
paced.
Is it
She
really?
looks great.
Yeah.
She even has the 2 white lightsabers.
Right.
Awesome, freaking awesome. The aesthetics are good, but the story's not there. Even bringing Christensen back, the story's not there. So
Really?
again, that's kind of where we get into that space of. Does this movie need a prequel? And if you're gonna do it right. Freaking do
Right.
it right, dude. If you're gonna fill in pieces of the story, do it right.
Do it right.
Tell me about that.
I feel like you said with the whole prequel movie, I hope it does its justice. I hope it doesn't destroy this entire franchise, because a lot of times if you make a terrible prequel, you kind of ruin it for everybody else that's already seen the originals.
That's so true.
And that's the truth. If you're a massive fan of the originals, if the prequel sucks, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna watch them anymore. And that's what happens to me a lot of times. If you make great movies and I watch them all, and you come out with this trash prequel, and did you really have to do that? And that's all I'm ever gonna talk about. So every time I talk about the originals, I'm gonna be like, man, you know that prequel? Nambe.
No, I
Yeah.
feel like I can
That's
set
how I
them
am.
apart.
I mean,
Nah,
you know
think
what I
about
mean?
it. Like,
I'm
did
a
you watch the
diehard.
last Catching Fire?
No.
Okay, so the movie. Okay, I can't tell you how it ends.
He already told me.
Okay, so the
happy
movie-
ending. They have kids. All this.
Okay, so at the ending, the guy that allegedly, I think I haven't watched the trailer. I think I watched it one time. It's about snow, right? This one's about snow, right, Rue?
Hey, Ralph, why are
This
you
movie's
in
about
that
snow?
picture?
I know she looks
Okay.
real scary.
Okay.
That's how it starts. But it's about snow, right? This movie's about snow, right? In the
No.
first Hunger Games.
I think it's about. Oh yeah, first Hunger Games.
It's
yeah,
about snow in the
yeah,
first
yeah,
Hunger
yeah,
Games,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, we
My mind
know
was
at the end of
lost.
the movie, President Snow is so wild that
Mhm.
what's her name ends up shooting the chick, and then they
Yeah.
kill President
Because
Snow.
it wasn't him. Yeah,
Yeah, it
like,
wasn't him. It was the
It
president.
her.
Anyways, you gotta watch it. Reason I say that is because you say that dude was a vile villain. We all wanted him dead.
Yeah.
In that movie scenario, he ends up dying at the end of that movie, and we're like, okay, cool. And you're trying to kind of make him a hero and bring more layers to his character.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes
Sometimes
they
it doesn't.
Yes.
Give me those. Y'all talk about that while I pull this video up.
Like I said, I feel like I can set them apart.
I
This-
can't. I feel like
the
when,
first 4 movies,
Yeah.
like that's a franchise on its own. And if they flop this prequel, I won't be mad.
I mean, I have my movies that I watch, religiously, like all the time. Like if I'm bored, I know what I'm watching, And
Yeah.
then, but again,
Which
if-
is why the thing was so good. Like
Yes.
you're happy
Dude,
with
I'm
it
gonna go
because
rewatch
that's
that
one
one.
of your
I was so
favorite
satisfied.
movies.
But yeah,
I like
nonetheless, if people ruin like a prequel, like everything was good in the movies, 1, 2, 3, whatever, however many movies it had, and then you come in with like a trash prequel. I'm like, man, did you really
And
have
that's
to
the
do
hard
that?
part, bro.
Why did you do that to me?
What I will
You know what
say,
I
That's
mean?
hard.
what I will say
It's a
about
risk.
this
It's a
prequel
risk. It's a risk
is,
period, dude.
yes,
That's
they're
straight
taking the
up.
risk, but unless the author of the books comes out with a prequel,
Material.
No.
this is them completely going off on their own
Yeah, for sure. That's good.
because there's no book.
They're probably just trying to
Other
make some more money.
movies are
They're
based
like,
on the
"Ah, let's try to make
books,
some
right?"
money,
Yeah,
man."
for sure.
So they're going completely on their own, which means they feel like they can just add a bunch of random things.
They're like,
Yeah.
run it.
And what
It's
if they
really good
add?
money.
Go on.
What if they add things that don't make sense?
Yeah,
for the
it-
For the
future.
that
canon,
does
yeah, for
happen.
the canon.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the agreement. You never know, dude, because I know some people.
Unless
like,
they
it's the
work
Lord
with
of
the
the Rings.
writer.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings, like they had to go. Tolkien's dead. His son.
Yeah.
I think his son had the rights, so they had to go consult with Tolkien on things they want to do with the movie.
Mm.
I don't know if that was the same agreement for this Hunger Games book series, or they're just
Sure,
like, here,
there's something
I
there.
sold you all the movie rights. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're about to freaking find out though.
All right.
Let me play this thing.
Oh my god.
Loved it.
So awesome.
After everything you've seen out there in the world, what are the Hunger Games for?
Viola Davis. Check.
Great
I
actress.
freaking
Yes,
love her.
love her.
I'm
Yep.
already loving this. Rue,
Who? That
Viola
girl?
Davis. This chick on the screen right now.
Dude, I just didn't like her in the DC movies.
In the Justice
Oh,
League.
I loved her in the movies. Anyways, go on.
I didn't. Just trash.
Go on. The great Amanda Waller. Is that the old? That's from the movies,
It
right?
is,
That's
it's a different version.
Yeah, that's
of
a
it.
different version. That's good.
They're to punish the districts. Those tributes don't have a choice.
Your role is
Ooh, Peter Dinklage.
Oh,
That's great.
Mr.
That's my
Dinklage.
dog. Yes.
Mr.
Love
Peter
it.
Dinklage.
Game of Thrones.
Okay, so as far as acting is concerned, actors, they got some heavy hitters in this
Yes,
movie.
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
I'm
They
already
sure do.
interested. I'm already
I'm not
interested.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That chick that you showed a while ago, like you said, the chick that played Amanda Waller. Hey, bro, she looked like she was mad right for a second. She about to kill everybody. In this bad boy.
You know what I like too about this trailer? I'm watching. This is scenery from the old movies. So I don't know if you said like that second frame was from the fourth movie. Remember when they freaking put booby traps in that thing and they fill it with oil? That second frame, that's
Was
from
it?
the fourth movie. You remember that scene, Andy?
Yeah.
Whenever the dude gets like
Yeah.
whatever.
You know what looks crazy? It looks like they're actually starting from when it was post-apocalyptic to now. You
That's
get what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with layers.
For
Yeah,
like,
layers.
For like control. Go on.
I'm already liking what I see
turn into
so far.
spectacles, not survivors.
Dinklage.
We're live! Smile. It's why we have teeth.
Whoa, David brought him. He's in the
wow.
old movies too. Oh, that's good. They're doing as far as character
So
and
they're
Fair.
not going
They're
fan
fair.
service. They're doing fan
super far.
service.
Yeah.
They're doing fan service very well right
Are
now.
very, very, very excited about this.
Rudy,
know,
tell me
we're
what.
getting
No,
excited.
but
I
you
feel
love
like we're
fan
getting
service, so
excited.
tell me about that. You seen characters from the
I
old
like it.
set scenes?
Guess who that white boy is with the blue eyes?
Tell me.
Just guess who he is.
I can't guess. He looks
Is
familiar.
it P? Oh wait, no.
That's not
How
Peter.
can Peter
I know. He's young. He's young.
play
I forgot.
the play the show? Play the show.
You said white, white boy and blue eyes.
What's your name that they pulled?
Him.
That kid, he plays Snow. That's Snow, right? That's
Peter.
Snow, right?
Just look. Just look. Just look.
I got you.
I just want to know that somebody still cared about me, that I was still of value.
Welcome to the Capitol.
You look like you shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't, but I'm your mentor.
A rebel.
That's Snow White, isn't it? That's the chick that played Snow White. That's the
Boys.
girl that was gonna play Snow
Oh,
White.
no, I don't care about her.
Okay, go on. Okay, let me go on.
Okay.
They're talking about
I am gonna get you out of here.
Oh,
Peter Dinklage. Where is he?
And it's essential to accept what human beings are and what it takes to control them.
Ooh.
Let's see you use that fate.
Ooh, she looks scary.
Charm.
Cochinos.
You seem like
Okay, I'm gonna call the plot of this movie already. I'm gonna call the plot. He's trying to save her the whole movie. She ends up dying in the end, and that's why he becomes so evil.
I don't see that.
I'm just to be real, bro.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't
be
see
real
that
with you.
girl in the new movies
I'm gonna be real with you.
or
I
the
hope she's a
old
better-
movies,
She's
whatever.
a better actress than she is on Snow White. Just playing. Moving
Snow White never even came out.
I'm just
All right,
playing,
let
bro. It's a
me
joke.
play more.
Allegedly.
a good man.
Allegedly.
Snow.
I have seen what war
Oh,
does
she
to
called him
people.
Snow. Did you hear that?
Finally, somebody got it.
Fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator? I want my enemies to see a rainbow of destruction.
Why is he wearing a dress?
Of course she would be
engulfing the world.
the bad guy.
Good luck with that poor little songbird.
Where is she?
Ooh.
She died.
It's a mystery. And mysteries have a way of driving people.
Peter
He's
Dinklage,
so
Andy, talk
good.
about that.
He's so good.
I love him, dog. He's
Such a
amazing.
great
He's an
actor.
amazing
Same.
actor.
I
And
wish you would have gotten eaten by a dragon, though.
He ended up
Oh,
having a
come
great
on.
yes,
redemption arc.
dog. He did.
No, he didn't.
He
Yes,
had
he did,
super
dog.
good character
Character
development.
development, dog.
He didn't die.
Cool. Character development.
Mr. Snow, let me ask you one final time. What are the Hunger Games for?
Guys,
It
Gonna
actually
watch
looks
it.
fire.
I'm
It
going
actually
to
looks
go.
fire.
We're
It
gonna
actually
watch it.
looks fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Rudy first. You're the harshest critic, but you love movies the most, so talk to me.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
For
me
sure.
too.
For
You got
sure.
to.
It looked really good. Other than the dude wearing a dress for some reason, I don't know why. But that's just probably them hitting an agenda somewhere. These are called neutral clothes. Well, I'm not neutral, I'm a man. So moving on. Anyways, dude, honestly, it looks awesome. It looks like it's gonna be like pretty much like what you said. He ends up falling in love with somebody, trying to protect him, but he's like, I don't agree with these games. But they're gonna be like, you know what, you're gonna agree with these games.
You out,
but we're gonna bust your chops until you actually agree with us on these games.
Peter Dinklage is a perfect villain.
Oh,
He is a
man.
villain that
Yes.
he looks like. Oh,
yes.
great.
And so is Viola.
Viola Davis, right?
Peter
So I'm
Dinklage is a
guessing that
villain.
Peter
Great
Dinklage is
villain.
probably the president of Pan Am.
No, I
and
think she is.
she looks like the game maker.
She actually
She
looks.
is.
She
actually
looks
does
like she
look
could be.
like the game
She looks
maker.
like the game maker. She's probably the game
sure.
You
maker.
think so? Because she actually looks like she's in charge. To be honest.
I mean, she looks like she could be the game maker, maybe.
But do you see
Could
them
be either
eyes,
or.
bro?
Could be either or.
Yeah, that's a great look.
It's all in
It's
the
a great
eyes.
look.
Dude.
Hey, dude, does Woody Harrelson's character come on in this movie?
Nah, I remember he
I didn't see
doesn't
him.
win it until like the 7th or 8th one, right?
Really?
He even said so during the movies.
Do you-
I'm
okay.
Like the,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like the
think
X
so.
amount of winner, like 6
I
or
love
7
Woody
or
Harrelson. Something like
5
that.
or 6.
Yeah.
I'm like really trying to dig into the archives of my mind.
You're gonna need to go rewatch it, girl, because they're great.
Just finish them all. Yeah, so we can get ready for the
And
new
you know
one.
what? I have the books.
Yeah.
Really?
But I'm the type of person that if I see the movie first, I'll hold off on the books
Okay.
because reading the books and the details.
I can't do that.
I
It
love.
helps you enjoy more.
I love reading. I'm an avid reader. So if I were to read the
Ooh.
books, the movies would be trash to me.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good layers. You
That's
gotta
why
watch the
I
movie
don't-
first and then go read the book.
That's
Yeah.
why I have the entire collection of Game of Thrones as well. But I love the show so much
Yeah, she did,
that my
yeah.
books sit there and collect dust.
You
Yep.
never read them?
No.
Never.
That is
There,
interesting.
there's differences in them. That's why. And
They're
it'll
more
ruin,
of a collector's item.
Yeah,
All right, guys,
it'll-
but let's be
it'll
real,
ruin.
dude. The 8th season of Game of Thrones was trash. They
It was
killed
the-
all the
it was
all the
the
fans. They
worst
just killed all the
one
fans'
of
dreams.
it all.
That's a podcast on its own because,
Yes,
let me
because
you know
tell
what?
you,
Podcast
sir,
on its
sir.
What do you
I
mean a
don't re-
podcast? Oh, you're talking about like
I
a
feel-
green
To
or
talk about the
disagree?
8th season of Game of Thrones, Drew.
disagree.
Come on, man.
You disagree with that?
I do.
You
Dude,
love this
that's-
season?
That
I
one
do.
was
I
trash.
can't
Andy.
stand that. I know.
Come on,
I
dude.
know. I live with her.
First of all,
Get your
Arya-
woman. No, I'm just kidding.
First of all, okay, before
Go ahead.
before we move on,
Brittany.
just a
Alright, go
quick
on, go on.
add
Layers.
No,
context
because
to that.
we
No, no, no,
can't.
no, no,
Because then you're gonna.
Rudy.
No,
you're
no,
gonna
I wanna
say-
hear it. I wanna hear it.
No, because she's gonna say, and I'm gonna want to say, and one of us is gonna get cut off. No.
Okay, look.
Let's hold it. Let's hold it.
Someone
Let's
put a
hold it.
timer.
I watch. No,
Someone
no.
put a timer.
No, it's
Someone
not.
put a
It's,
timer.
it's
Let's
9
do this.
o'clock. We still gotta finish this one, and it's conspiracy
Oh,
theory.
shoot, it is 9 o'clock. That is
No.
true?
No,
Ralph,
no,
I need
30
to let
seconds
this out.
each.
I need to
Andy,
let this
No.
get
out.
your timer out.
No.
We're going to give
No.
you each 1 minute.
Let me tell you something.
No. I'm going to give each of you 1 minute. I'm going to
No.
start with Brittany. You're going to rebuttal her, and
I
you
don't
got the
even think
timer.
I need a minute. I
Okay,
don't need
well,
a
I want to
minute.
hear this
Go on,
because
Go on.
I want to hear
1
this.
minute.
1 minute.
First of all,
This is so great. All right, ready? Brittany, 3, 2, 1. Make your case.
Cersei and her brother lover did poetic justice. Arya got the ending she deserved because all she wanted to do was travel the world and be on her own.
Can't stand Bran. Go ahead.
Bran, I don't know why they put Bran on the throne. Let's be real. No.
You ruined your own plot now.
Don't interrupt. Go on.
Sansa's Queen of the North. And Snow went back to where he, fell in love with what's her face. I don't even like her. Everyone got the ending that they wanted, except for my girl Khaleesi. Man, he did her wrong there. He did her wrong.
20 seconds, Britt. You sure you're done making your case? Because it's not that strong. Go on.
Are you serious? How do you not
10
like
seconds,
that?
go.
As we speak.
How do you not like that? That's what
10
I want to
seconds,
know.
go.
Like,
I was glad
I just
she
believe
got,
that everyone got the ending that they
expired.
deserved, except for Khaleesi.
Okay, Rudy, power up. Andy, you
And
got
I'm
the timer
sad
ready?
that the Hound died.
You ready?
You got the timer ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Rudy, make your case.
Okay, so they built the whole story around Jon Snow, who was supposed to have everything. Even his last name ended up being Targaryen, for him to end up on the wall again. Yeah,
That's what
perfect
he
ending,
chose.
right?
But that's what he
Perfect ending.
chose.
He didn't choose. He didn't choose
Hey, whoa,
that.
hey, don't
that.
interrupt
He
him.
didn't
Don't
choose
interrupt
that.
him. Go on, Rudy, make your case.
The Unsully said that they would not allow him to be on the
chose
throne. No,
that.
he didn't. Oh, get him, mama. Chill. You already had your time.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Moving on. Arya.
yo,
Arya-
Brent, this is debate. Andy, restart the timer, bro.
Arya-
Hey,
No,
you're
no.
penalized 30 seconds. Debate
ahead,
team
Rudy.
I'm putting my
101.
head down. I'm putting my head down.
Look.
Debate team 101. Are you ready? Go on, go, Rudy. Go now.
Arya's a
My head
perfect.
down.
Arya's a perfect example for every woman that wants to run away from her responsibilities.
Oh my God.
Jon Snow should have been king because in all reality he ended up being a Targaryen. So he was literally the inheritor of that throne. And Daenerys Targaryen, Daenerys Stormborn, or you want to call her Khaleesi of all Khaleesi's, she deserved her death because she was going mad.
Just like her daddy.
Cersei,
Just like her daddy. Hey, whatever.
Nobody said anything about Cersei and her brother. They deserve the deaths that they had. The reason why we say it's trash is because the way the ending. Bran had nothing to do with it. And these dudes like, oh, I'm the king now.
I'm the king
that's
now.
super awesome. What's he gonna do? Tell people to do something while he's running away? Chale. And again, this is why everybody thinks that it's trash. It was never really built too much in it. And
You're done.
case
You're
proves.
done. You're done.
Bro,
Can I
that
have
was
30 more seconds?
crazy,
Can I have 30 more seconds? First of all, we put Bran on the.
You can't. Time out. You agreed to main each. That's it.
Yo, hold
That's
on,
it.
dude. Y'all can't break debate rules, dude. Yo, hey, yo.
No more.
Rudy.
Moving on.
If you want to come
Moving
at me
on.
and I want to come back again, you can.
Dude, you guys
I'm
are
telling
crazy.
you, it's 9:05. We need to go do some things.
Rudy.
Dude, you
come
guys are
on.
nuts, dude.
Bro, I know you hungry. I'm
No,
hungry
you
too.
need to give me
Dude.
some
Come on.
redemption.
No.
You need to give me some redemption because
How?
Rudy just burned
Okay,
the crap
okay.
out of me,
You
bro.
interrupted
Okay,
me for like
okay.
30 seconds.
Okay,
No,
there's
yeah.
4 people in this room.
No.
Let's have about 30 seconds each debate.
No.
Andy, you vote?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No.
No, no more. Okay.
I'm your
No.
wife.
You vote 1, 2?
No.
What's your vote, Britt? You
No.
wanted 30
Yes.
more seconds?
No.
Oh, man. Sorry. I have to do the one. Next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
Yo.
I still
Okay.
love you, baby. I still love you.
Okay, let's
Be
end this
quiet.
Hunger
You're
Games
done.
thing.
No dinner for you.
Hunger
It's
Games
okay.
thing. Okay. That was a fantastic debate, by
That
the
was
way.
awesome.
Season 8. 1 minute each. Good job, guys. Hand clap for them in the chat, bro. I'm excited for this movie. We all pretty much said that. I know there's tension in the room. Cut the tension. We're going to...
And I should be at a Neurallink. I'm getting on emails right now. All these emails.
Yo, you guys are so wild,
Sitting on
bro.
the ground.
It's gonna say inbox full.
Okay. Yo. Okay, good. Oh, that
Oh
was
my
great. Okay, I'm
gosh.
pretty much we're all excited to see
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah,
My
we're
wife will
down.
go to watch this movie with us.
We're
That's
down.
it.
Amen.
Y'all debated Game of Thrones. I'm gonna have to make that into a video. That was hilarious, dude.
I'm actually
No,
glad.
you're not
I'm
gonna
actually-
make it into a video.
I'm
Like, you
actually
pummeled
glad.
me.
I'm actually glad that Jed's going. That she says she's gonna pay for dinner. No, moving
Yeah, it was so freaking funny. All right, guys. You got it? You good?
I'm good.
You got your information ready?
I'm
We
ready.
should have let Rudy talk first, man. Now I'm so like,
Holy smokes.
It's done. Leave it alone.
Okay, favorite segment of the show. Favorite
wait,
segment of the show. Andy's conspiracy theory of the week. I forgot my shades in the car. Andy,
What's up?
how you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Y'all ready?
I'm ready for the conspiracy theory of the week. People love you. Shout out to Preston, bro.
Oh yeah, Preston, all day.
Andy, talk to me,
All
bro.
right, check it out, guys. I've been looking into the world of drugs. It's funny that we talked
Speaking of
about.
Taylor Swift.
I need to get my pump after this.
It seems like Taylor Swift's with you, dog.
Apparently, there's this new drug called Trank that's been out. It's been out for a little while, actually, probably less than a year. And this drug, what it's doing is it's turning people into real life zombies. I don't mean allegedly like eating themselves or anything. I mean like making them literally just stand there and just all day long in awkward positions, and they can't do anything for hours at a time. When they mix this drug with fentanyl, it becomes even worse. Their symptoms become so erratic that they can't do anything. They literally will die there. What happens is when they inject it into their bodies, if they do not take care of this, their bodies, that part of the body will start to literally decompose in time, and they'll end up losing whatever limb that they shoot up wherever it is at. And
That's
it's very
heavy.
dangerous. It's
That's
very
heavy.
dangerous. Now, I believe, in my heart, from all the research I was doing, I believe that the reason it is so wild is because the government is giving this out to see what it's doing to everyone.
Wow.
All right, it's a little crazy. I only say it's crazy because it is such a massive. It's literally a pandemic that's going on, and people are just driving past them like nothing. People are living their lives every day, driving their buses, eating their food, and if you go down certain streets in certain massive cities, they literally are all over the place. They're literally all over everywhere. And we're gonna pull up a couple clips, and you're gonna see what that does when they're mixed together and what it looks like on people.
Wow.
And it's literally spreading throughout the world right now. And the worry is that it's going to take over the entire world, not everyone, but it's so addicting that one time you do it, you're hooked on it. And that's what it's been saying. So if you want to throw out a
That
clip,
is
Rob, it'd be
interesting,
really
bro.
cool. So
Interesting.
I can give a little bit more
All right,
context
I got
on
you.
it.
Let's get some context going in this joint.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the display again.
Jambish.
Y'all got me wheezing over here, bro, with all the laughing. Ready?
Yeah.
Drug is sweeping through America right now.
Ooh, he
Eerie
leaning with
footage
it.
coming out of
He leaning with
Philadelphia
it.
shows crowds of people slouched over but still standing. The insane part is that this is a common scene in almost every major city in America. They look like they are conscious,
gosh.
but not at the same time. The drug they are on is called xylazine, or
Yes.
more commonly known as trank. It is known to place people into a zombie-like state where they are unable to move and seem to lose all awareness. People using the drug are put into a complete trance and can be seen walking around like an animal. The drug causes infections of the limbs, which most commonly result in amputations. It has been described as being so addictive
Look at how
that
many
even a
people are there,
single
man.
accidental hit of it could get you hooked. Trank is now in about 90% of Philadelphia's drug supply
Ooh.
and can be commonly found in low-income
That is
areas of
interesting.
almost all U.S. cities.
Yo,
You
that
can
chick
walk
flexible,
downtown
dog.
right now and most likely see people like this. Looks like it's time to get out of America for a little bit. Zombie drug is sweeping.
Okay,
Wow.
Andy, give me layers. That is
So-
interesting.
I have this ugly feeling that, like everything else that the government does, they love to test us, without testing us. And I believe that this is one of those things that they're testing us on. But what happens when it fully starts to take over the majority of the world and you can't stop it? It's not much you can do after that, but let it fall down and let it fall where it's got to fall. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
interesting.
It's very dangerous, I think. But of course, again, a lot of people in the world don't have anyone to lean on, to feel for anyone. A lot of people, like you said earlier, are very selfish, and a lot of people are hurting silently. And a lot of times they look for drugs to get out of that, of course. You know what I mean? Or alcohol. Or there's other types of, things that they try to heal with.
Yeah.
And this can pretty much just end your life. And literally, you're a zombie. You just sit there and do nothing all day and just rotting, dude. You're
That was
literally
crazy.
rotting, dude. It's terrifying, bro. And I
Yeah.
feel like the government has something to do with this. And like in a way, they always do. There's always something going
Where
on.
do these drugs get made at? Pretty
Where
much.
they-
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
like, that's,
bro.
I get where
Yeah.
your train of thought's coming
Yeah,
from.
and it's very terrifying to know that the world is ending up like this every day.
Wow.
But it's because a lot of people have no one to turn to. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And the truth is, and that's where I'm not trying to preach to anybody, but if you don't know the Bible or you don't know anybody, go to your local churches if you feel like you have nowhere else to turn to. There's always someone bigger and better, and that's God if you don't know
For
him.
sure.
You know what I mean? So just remember, drugs are not always the right way. Alcohol's not always the right way. There's always someone else there for you
Man.
that'll be there and doesn't want anything from you, and his name's Jesus Christ.
That's good.
Just
That's good.
remember to be
Fire.
mindful. And again, nobody's perfect in this room. We all make mistakes. We've all done things. We've all seen things. And this is why I'm talking to you as a person. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm better than you. I've been there where you're at.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
good,
I mean?
yeah, that's
So
good.
just remember that, like this drug, some people are trying it one time and they're hooked, and that's it.
That's smoked, yeah.
I've seen people, man, that have done that and they stay on it almost their whole life and almost die from it. So I don't want people to go through that. I want people to be better than that.
Yeah.
Just mindful of those things. What do you think about that?
Rue, tell me about that.
Talk about it, Ru.
Nah, man. I agree, bro. I mean, as far as what it looks like, yeesh, that's some nasty
Tough,
stuff,
right?
bro. But
Man.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, man, I agree with you, bro. A lot of people see in our realities, this is the way. See, the Lord's a gentleman, bro.
Yeah.
He's just gonna wait there and he's gonna knock on the door of your heart. And
Yeah.
He wants you to let him in. He's not gonna
That's
just
right.
go and just straight up and just intrude in your life. You know?
Yes.
A lot of times, bro, as human beings, we're born with this hole that we need to fill.
Yes.
And a lot of times it's because the Lord meant that hole to be filled with Him.
Yes.
But people are like,
That's right, bro.
I want to be my own God, so let me fill it with some drugs. Drugs is not enough. Let me try more hardcore drugs.
Yeah.
Still not enough. They want to go to the next big thing. Like
Or
you
like cats
said.
do a lot locally, cats sipping and leaning and doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or,
man.
or like all together, bro. And it's weird because we got 3 cardinal desires, right? Both sexual, eating and sleeping. That's
Yeah.
very much our cardinal vibes.
Yeah.
And all 3 of those are all big things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the word literally says on all 3 of those things on how to control majority of those things. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just it's hard because that hole wants to be filled, like what Ralph said. They're sipping, leaning, drinking, smoking, partying,
Yeah.
having a bunch of crazy, nasty things that happen.
How many cats we know, Rudy, that's sipping lean, bro? Like, come on, man.
yeah, bro. But
Yeah.
even at that, people are like, oh man, hey, well, how you doing today? Oh man, I need a beer. You need a beer, bro. You need Jesus, dog.
Yeah.
Amen.
You need that peace in your life, bro. Because if you cannot have a good day without drinking, if you're gonna have a good week without drinking or have fun without drinking, bro, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And I say that from experience because a lot of us use, and it's not just that, we could use a lot of things that we put in front of the Lord.
Of
know what I'm
course.
saying? And I don't want to go off on a rant. I just want to say, hey, man, I agree with Andrew, man. Please, man, if you're seeking help and you want help, man, just get plugged into your local church, brother.
Yeah.
Pick up your word. Even if you can't get plugged into your local church, you say for some odd reason they don't let you
watch
in.
church on your phone, huh?
Yeah,
you can download the Bible app, man.
24/7, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. For some odd reason, someone will let you in. Read your word, please. Dude, message us, bro. You message on there. We'll try to get back
we have
to you
Facebook.
ASAP.
Message on Facebook.
Facebook.
TikTok.
Hey, bro, you know what? Bro. You know why we freely give? Because freely we've been given.
Yes.
So then the question is to be asked. I'll go to Brittany. Does the government putting drugs into the population
The
is that a
reason
real thing? Because it's not even a fact. I mean, it's not even a conspiracy theory, bro, that in the 70s, bro, they released cocaine into the black and Hispanic community and everybody got addicted to coke. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. The government is known. I mean, and if you don't know this already, then you're
go look it
obviously
up,
under
something.
a rock. The government is known
Patrick.
for experimenting on us, and we don't even realize that we're being experimented on.
Yeah.
This right here, that's an experiment. And I completely agree with you. And the reason I agree with you is because I don't
I'm
know
your
if
brother.
you...
Oh, okay. Go on.
I'm his wife. Trump card. Anyways. The reason I say that it's very believable that it's a government experiment is because you saw in the video where it said like, oh, it's taking over 90% of Philadelphia and it's in the low income area.
Yeah.
That means it's accessible. That means it's very easily
For sure.
accessible.
Yeah.
So that means who else is gonna give it to you?
Exactly. That's true.
You know what I mean?
X gonna give it to you.
Deep voice. X gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Bring some
No,
water.
and that's why what Andy is talking about is super believable because man, no one's gonna make this magic drug and then just be like giving it away for free,
That's what I'm saying. Like
throwing it in the streets,
the
like
thing
woo!
the thing that's gonna make it's true. We said this earlier. We just say coke was made, or it was a plant, right? Whatever.
Say cocaine leaves were actually made as a medicine, and
People turn into drugs, right?
Yeah.
Made into drugs. Okay, so allegedly.
Allegedly. One day
The
someone
doctors,
was like,
I mean, not doctors. Who is making these natural ingredients into drugs? That's what we got to think, bro. Pharmaceutical companies and whatnot, they make a killing off of us being addicted to drugs, dude.
yes.
Again, we talk about that. Rudy named a few. You're naming a few. Andy's talking about this one. And this one I recently heard about. Andy's bringing it up right now.
yeah.
Where is this stuff coming from? And to think, dude, that your local gangs, dude, are so smart that they're just getting this stuff just because.
Yeah.
It's foolishness, dude. Someone's getting it from somebody, bro.
And think about the pharmaceutical companies that are banking on this because they sell what is it called? The pen?
EpiPen?
Epinephrine.
No. It's
EpiPen?
It's kind of like an EpiPen for whenever you're overdosing. It's called Narcron or something.
Oh, the one where if you overdose,
it's kind of like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name, but I get.
Think
I
about
know.
how much
I
money
thought-
they're
I
making
thought-
right
I
now
thought
off of that.
Epinephrine was artificial.
I'm gonna look.
No?
I'm gonna look.
Anyways,
Andy,
she probably knows
layers.
more.
Anyway,
layers.
I'm gonna look it up.
As I was looking this up and reading this up, I believe that we are being experimented on by the government. I believe that the government is always trying to find a new way to keep us under them at any cost, in any way,
That's
shape,
true.
or form.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
The
So,
working class down.
yeah, keeping the working class down. You know what I mean? And the truth is, that's just another form
the lower
of
class.
being a slave,
Dang.
man. That's
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
true. That's true.
It's just another form of being a slave, bro, without realizing it, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, we all have to be mindful of those things. Anybody, if you're watching the podcast, if you're just simply scrolling through the internet and you catch this video, just remember that we tell you these things in confidence to be mindful of your life and the people around your life, because all it takes is someone in your family. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister,
People
your
are
son,
saying on
your
one hit,
daughter.
people are getting addicted to this stuff.
One hit, bro.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly one hit. And that's crazy, man. You throw away your whole life off of one hit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
For
that's
sure.
terrible. I just feel like if you're informed of this, this might be able to save a family
you
member.
mindful.
Yes, keep you mindful. Be able to save someone you love and you care about. Even somebody that you don't know, you see them trying on the street, or they're, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. They say, let's go try this drug out the trunk. Don't do that. Let's not do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always good to be mindful and be thoughtful of others around you, and especially the people that you love in your life. So,
What you got, Brett? You found it?
Yeah, it's called Narcan.
Oh, okay.
Narcan.
Okay.
So Narcan, whatever. So they are banking on this
Oh, I'm sure,
because
dude.
for one, let me tell you.
It's all about
did
money.
you know
It's
that?
all about
Did
money.
you know that it's in a basic kit for EMTs now?
Interesting.
Because
Oh, I'm sure.
overdoses
How
are
expensive
so
is it?
common.
How expensive is it?
They're so common. I'm sure it's super expensive.
That's
I didn't look
where-
that
that's
up.
where I
Rudy
was
could look
going.
that up. But for it to be in the kit, like for all EMTs around the
For
world
sure,
to carry
for
because
sure.
overdoses are so common, woo, they're making bank.
That's a thing, yeah, for sure.
Making
That's a-
bank.
I just feel like
So-
this whole situation with that and everything, I just feel like, man, guys, just be careful what you're going around, man. Be careful what you're trying. Be careful who your friends are. Because
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes people that are your friends are your enemies. They're there just to be.
Ooh,
they're
that's
ju-
good.
They're
That's
there
true.
just to be a smoke, man. I mean, to really ruin your life. A lot of times, those people that you call your friends, their lives are horrible. They're going through so many things right now, and they
Yeah.
want you to join that boat with them. They want you to be on that ride. And the truth is, you have to be thoughtful and be mindful of the situations you put yourself in and the things that you put into your body, because it can, just like that, can ruin your entire life. Like there was a UFC fighter, a young kid. I always see the video all the time. It reminds me, man, life is so short. To be careful what you choose to be your life. He was in a fight, and the guy hit him in the back of the head, ruined his life.
It's crazy.
He became a vegetable. He could not do nothing. He was 22 years old, got hit in the back of the head, and was over. After that, that was the last day he was ever normal. And till this day, he is 39 now, and he's still a vegetable, man.
Crazy.
Always
Not
stay
if
mindful.
Elon has anything to say about it.
No. Not if Elon has anything to say about it.
Elon Musky.
Senor
But yeah,
Musk.
So
Elon
that's my
Musk.
thing, dude. If we're gonna come from this angle, dude. Andy's so right, dude. And a lot of you guys think it's
sure.
cool to do recreational drugs, bro. You know, it's cool to be sober, homie.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Let's just be real. It's cool to be sober, bro.
Better step.
That's my man right here. My man, Rue, used to be a chain smoker, bro. He used to be that guy, and look at him now. He's
Called
becoming
you
a
out.
man of self-control. You know what I mean? Like, so you can't tell me that it's impossible, dude. It's
Yeah.
not impossible, dude. Rue, break that down for me.
Oh man, a lot of people feel trapped because it's hard. Some people are like, man, I need a cigarette, or I need this, or I need bud to function throughout the day, even to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alcohol, anything, bro, and all that. In our reality, I will tell you what though, it goes back to our normal discussion that we had earlier, man. Hey, you know what, bro? If you need help, seek help.
That's good.
Everybody's
Yeah, that's
here.
good.
God is there for you. But I know people are like, oh, I don't run to God. Like, he did this to me. No, in our reality, bro, take responsibility for your own actions.
Give
Bro.
it to
You
Oh,
yourself.
that's
get it
good.
yourself,
That's
bro.
good.
For
Yeah, that's
sure.
good.
A lot of people, and the hard part is, bro, a lot of people want to blame the Lord for things that they actually did to themselves. But
Yeah.
Lord, our God, being so awesome and sovereign, comes in and turns around for your good. Romans, come on, baby.
That's good, Rue. That's a good layer to this discussion, because at the end of the day, yes, it's conspiracy theory of where do these drugs come from,
Yeah.
right? It's conspiracy theory, but at the end of the day, dude, we want people to get help, bro. We want you to be helped. We want you to be happy, whole. You know what I mean? That's kind of the thing. You know what I mean? So, any last thoughts, guys?
I'm good.
Oh, man, it was good.
Britt, we'll let you have your Game of Thrones season 8 debut with Rudy.
That's why I'm just like,
You lost. That's
Rue,
true.
talk to me, Rue.
I
Last
did.
thoughts?
He burned me. You burned me. I'll give it to you. I was being like a little, like,
I'm literally
a
gonna
girly
rewatch
girl.
that.
I was being like a little girly girl.
Now
about
next
it,
time
like,
she's gonna come with combat boots.
I know. I was like, oh, Arya got the ending. You cannot tell me she didn't deserve that ending. I'm just saying. That's it. That's all I'm gonna
Until
say.
next time on that.
No.
Oh,
we-
good
you know
stuff.
what?
No, that's good. That's good.
We
though.
did talk about some good stuff.
This would be a good
was
podcast.
It was a good episode.
Rue, last time. Then any last thoughts?
Last thoughts on everything?
Yeah.
You want to close off already?
Yeah, we're closing off.
Last
Hit
thoughts
me
on
with
everything. You know what? I'm going to make it simple and sweet. Hey, man.
Wait, 2 straight hours. We're good.
You know
that was
what?
great.
Love the
We're
Lord.
golden.
Love the Lord. Don't be sheep, man. But also, just remember, if you need help, we're always here for y'all. If y'all want to, I'm not going to mention a lot of things that we talked about. We did talk about a lot. Like he said, 2 hours. I will say this. Hey, man, it was a great time. Thank you for joining us. Please join us again. If you like this content, like, share, subscribe. You know, your hosts are here at always. We always have a special guest like Brittany or Gabby, whoever going to come on, Ben, you know, whenever we do.
Yeah.
And we're just keep on rotating them. And, you know, God willing, we're going to make more videos for y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And love you lots, man. See you next time.
If you guys like this content, like Rudy said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell down below. If you're into pop culture, this is a place for you. If you're into sports and entertainment, this is also a place for you. Click the podcast playlist down below. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye. Have a good one.
Later, gators.